And we back, y'all. Feeling Good Podcast, episode 205. God damn. Rockout Ollie in the motherfucking house. If you don't know, you about to find out, but I'm sure a lot of you know. So I've had this man on Tri-City 3. He's been on show after show after show in the area. You know, you've been in a lot of shows in Detroit. I feel like just, if people don't know about you, it's how I say the magic word is just a matter of time. You know, it's just really just a matter of time. One thing I really love is your versatility, your energy is always through the fucking roof. You know, you can just tell, even if it's a slow song, I feel like your energy is just, I don't know, it's just, you definitely know how to turn that shit up. So Rockout, Rockstar Lifestyle, you know, like just, the Rockout is a perfect fucking name.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
I know you have an interesting story on how it came about, for sure.
I did, because at first, my name when I first started rapping and stuff like that was Prophet G, but I never understood what the G meant in the Prophet G, so I tried to do like that Wheezy F baby shit. That shit didn't happen like that though, because I still couldn't ever figure out what the G was. Only thing a G was a gangster for real, so I was like, I'm not really a gangster. So then it started as Ali Prophet. I liked Ali because Muhammad Ali, he was a great boxer. I wanted to be a great rapper, so I said Ali Prophet, but my name is, we'll just say Al. So I put an I up on that motherfucker, man. My partner was freestyling, I was trapping, and that didn't work either, because I'm like, damn, like, people looking up my music and they keep on saying they finding fucking prayers and things like that if I don't generate first. So then I was watching Naruto, and it was this dude. It wasn't really nothing special about him and stuff like that, but he trained real hard to get as strong as he wanted to become. His name was Rock Lee, and I was like, I like that name. And then 2016, 17 or something like that, my name on Facebook was Rock Lee Hendricks. And then I did a show, and then somebody was like, Rockout Ali. I was like, that's not even my name, it's Ali Prophet. And the next show, somebody said Rockout Ali, and I was like, damn, I'm stuck with it. So that's how the name came.
So it's just kind of fan support, you know, throwing that, hey, go Rockout Ali. And it was, yeah, okay, hell yeah. Do you remember who the fan was?
Shit, the first person that ever called me Rockout Ali was, his name on Facebook is Nikete Triplett.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think you've done a few shows with him in Detroit.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Yeah, good dude. I met him at, I think it was the Saginaw Sound Spring Slam or something like that. I think he was there and...
Maui Yard?
Maybe. I just remember the name and the big dude.
Yep.
He was, I think he was getting visuals of Naci Santasia.
Yeah.
You know, so... Yeah, good dude. You could, there's a lot of, you know, big pillars in the, you know, the area, kind of like, you know, just making noise and making, you know, opportunities for artists and shit like you. So shout out, I don't want to fuck your name up, but
Nikete Triplett,
Nikete,
Naci. We're gonna shout y'all out because we just said y'all names, so wow.
You definitely gotta go tap in with Naci.
Definitely.
So childhood before the music, because you started around like elementary school with the music.
I started around like 8 or 9. I can't really say which age it was. I think it was 8. Because my daddy died that year. So I'm thinking it was 8. But for real, my dad, everybody in my family, they just always did music. So I always used to probably play around. And I probably wrote my first rap when I was probably like 8. When a person can learn how to start writing and stuff like that. Because my kids, they at that age where they just... that grade where they just start learning stuff. You know
8 is such an early age to really like find that craft that you know. Did you like when you found it early? Did you know that you was gonna have like this type of you know, passion for it later on in life, or was it just like, hey, I like football, I like writing, I like, you know, was it just one of those collection of hobbies that you was good at?
Honestly, I'm not even gonna hold you up. Flag on the play, run a question right back to me real quick. I wasn't ready for it.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right. No,
I was distracted. I'm sorry.
The weed's coming.
Thank you.
Yep. No, but pretty much just, you know, when it came to working, because 8 years old, you're like 3rd grade, you know, like 2nd, 3rd grade. So like working that early with music, you know, was it something that you was just really, really good at along with other attributes, or was it just like, hey, you knew like music from the jump was really gonna?
I knew it always did something to me. I knew that I was a performer because I can't say like I was rapping the music and stuff like that, because really I used to listen to gospel. My mama and my daddy and stuff like that, they used to be all in the church and stuff like that. First song I heard was like Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio. And then after that, when that White Tee era came out and stuff like that, and the Harlem Shake and stuff like that, me and all my cousins used to have little Harlem Shake competitions. I used to try to go the hardest. I'm talking about cramp like a motherfucking
Oh,
inside.
shit.
Talking about just Harlem shaking it out and shit like that. But I always used to win. I always used to win because like I was competitive, so I knew that I was a performer, but I ain't found out I was a rapper until I was like 9, but I ain't record shit, so I'll probably say about 12-ish, 13.
Yeah. So I think I listened to one of your interviews. You was talking about I think Killa was his name. Killa or Khalil.
Damn, bro, you good, bro.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
You fucking good, bro. That's crazy, bro. That shit crazy. That's like some. What's his name? Narduar. That was like a Narduar moment.
Yeah. Hey, shout out Narduar. But no, talk about, obviously, because I could just imagine, losing someone, as close as like your dad, like that would make me want to step away from the studio and, yeah. Did like, I guess before we talk about, Khalil or Killa, how did losing your dad, did that make you kind of like separate from the studio? Did it make you kind of like push yourself away from music? Or did you want to write your feelings down?
That's what made me want to write my feelings down, but it definitely didn't separate me because, like, I had something to say. My best friend, my daddy was there. Like, my daddy was a superhero. My daddy had a TV show. He did a choir. You remember SCTV Channel 11? I don't know if you remember it.
Maybe.
Take a look and see. It's you and me.
Yeah, we're going to have to pull that shit up. I'm going to have to pull that shit up.
SCTV Channel 11. He used to run that show. He used to do a choir. He was everybody's superhero, like, and all that time, I just was like, dang, I want to be something like him, but I knew I want my daddy, like, I just knew I want my daddy. Killa ain't my daddy, though.
Yeah, he's just kind of like a father figure, like.
Yeah, he's my big brother.
Yeah. Cause he was the one who kind of helped you get into music, like for real, right? Kind of showed you that you had that versatility.
It was him and Main Event. That's his little brother Dray.
Okay.
Dre, he came over with a studio mic, not a studio mic, but you know those little computer mics. It's like a little long stick.
Yeah.
It's a mic, and they was all up in there just rapping and stuff like that. I think they was doing an I Smoke song. I smoked that 'cause that drove. Yeah, some shit like that. I ain't heard it in so long, but I go up in the other room and stuff like that 'cause I feel like the eyeball, like these niggas know how to write, I don't know how to write, so I'm about to try to figure out how to do this shit. And I used to write like that.
Long ass fucking word.
But now it's just, if I do write, I don't write no more.
No writing at all no more?
I don't do shit.
Dang.
I don't do shit.
This is just all off the top, feeling the energy in the studio, or?
Yeah, ain't no like freestyle like this and like it's more like I said nah. Then I think of my next bar.
Yeah.
Like it's like writing without writing.
Right. You kind of get the ability to kind of yeah, go ahead. Yep. You kind of get the ability to kind of like almost like freestyle, but I don't smoke tobacco.
Oh, my bad.
No, you good. I got some bong rips, so we definitely about to get fried. Fuck, I forgot what I was saying. But
yeah, I feel like that gravitated me towards music though. Losing my dad, it didn't take me away. But for real, it really didn't hit me until like my dad died. 'Cause like that's when the Lil Wayne and shit came in. At first it was Fred Hammond and Kurt Franklin and shit.
oh
like
shit,
that.
the old
Like,
school
so
classics.
I was in the church, bro.
Yeah.
I was in the church, and then like when he died, I ended up moving to Atlanta when I was like 11, and then but before that, like 9, 8, I was fucking up, getting in trouble in school, getting suspended, detention. So when he died, I turned from like a straight A, oh he gonna be a fucking doctor when he grow up, to he got a little attitude to him.
Yeah. So Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this wasn't where you met DJ Knight, ATL. talk about the vibes in Atlanta though early on.
The vibes in Atlanta early on.
Well, if you remember, because you were there for long.
Yeah, I remember. I went there when I was 11. I came back when I was 18.
Oh shit! You literally like
Was raised
there. Like you grew up there, like your adult years, your adolescent years, through adult.
Atlanta is different. Like people that we'll probably see up on TV, there'll probably be regular people there. Atlanta was different though. I always had to move around and stuff like that. Like we'll move from one nice house to a nice house and a nice house and a nice house. Like my mama, she ain't do nothing. Like we knew we was hood kids. We knew we was hood kids for sure. But one thing my mama did was try to get us to a better house, to a better house, to a better house. So it was like every year we'll move. So it wasn't really like no friends or any. Well, like I had friends and stuff like that for that year. And then after that year, I probably just stopped talking to you. But Killa them was the ones I just clung to and just stayed with. And I was just like, I don't need no friends.
You met them down in Atlanta?
Yeah, I met them in Atlanta when I was 12.
You still keep in contact?
All the time.
Hell yeah.
Family.
Do they make music to this day?
Nah, Killa dad. Yeah, he a dad. He kind of older and stuff like that. Dre, he make music. And he make a lot of funny ass fucking TikToks. Let me tell you what the fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tap into both of them. We have to write these down.
Hold on. Let me see.
While he's looking that up, public service announcement, the 22 challenge. If y'all don't know, you can definitely still bring awareness to that shit every single day, whether it's through push-ups, whether it's through sit-ups, whether you got to do 22 minutes of reading with your kids, whatever the case may be. And if you don't know what it is, 22 veterans and active duty service members, they commit suicide every day. So this little challenge raises awareness, and definitely lets people know that you can talk to somebody. Oh shit! He called with the guitar?
No, listen. No, this was the one I was talking about. I don't know why the fuck he did that.
That's Dre? Yeah. He living that dad life. He living that dad life for sure. You can definitely tell he be playing the kids.
He the one that's still like out there.
Yeah.
It's Killa.
Oh, Killa's a dad?
Yeah. Both of them are dad. That's who showed me how to be everything. A dad, a rapper, the other stuff.
Yeah.
That
a fucking
I
leader.
Can't disclose on this show.
Yeah.
A leader. How to be a man. Like if you don't got it, go get it. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's a rare attribute to have too. It's like just to not rely on nobody. Like to basically just, hey, regardless, whatever time it is, whatever day it is, whatever city I'm in, I'll make it work. Now where do you think that you credit your mom or your dad for kind of like that leadership role?
I feel like my dad. I feel like he was more like a milestone to me. Like I feel like I gotta do it. I ain't gonna say I gotta do everything that he did, but basically, I'm doing a lot of stuff he did. I ain't gonna direct no choir. I don't see myself directing no choir. But like he maybe I work with a choir or something like that. Like do a song and do a choir.
I can see that.
Like that'd be fire as fuck. It just had it had to be clean because I ain't about to just
right.
But anyways,
do you go to a church? No.
I ain't religious.
No.
I believe in God. I ain't religious.
I don't know. I think there's that statement. I feel like there's you might be religious. You just might not be.
I believe in somebody that's helping me. I believe in somebody that's helping me. Maybe you can call it a conscience. You can call it yourself. You can call it God. You can call it whoever you want to call it. But they don't necessarily make you wrong because it's your opinion.
Yeah.
Like people say I'm a Buddhist, I'm a Judas, I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, I'm a this, I'm a that. But if you really want to think about it, they all try to follow the same thing. I ain't about to walk down the street and say, I'm about to kill this nigga today because my motherfucking Bible say do that shit.
Right.
Everybody trying to live for the same thing. Everybody trying to be a good person to the next person. So, doing it their own way. You just living how you live. Your morals, the way you was raised, it's like sociology.
Yeah. And it's crazy too, because like there really are people that like they read the Bible and they do think like, hey, somebody's got to be sacrificed. Somebody's got to be, you know, like there's some people who really are like just straight like tunnel vision. I don't even want to say the Bible thumper word, but yes, it's so many different you know, religions. I feel like, you know, the main thing is just as long as you believe in something.
Yeah, as long as you believe in something, long as you ain't, long as you just know like you wake up every day for a reason. I feel like somebody did make the world, but the way everybody try to make you think about it, you should just have your own mind. You don't have to have nobody else's mind.
Yeah. You believe in good karma and like all
Hell
that?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've been paying her ass.
Said I've been giving her a lot of tips throughout the years. That good karma better come back around. Now, I got this this mixtape I'm working on. It's called Up Now, and definitely got to get you get a song on there from you. You know, whether you collab with somebody from the area that's hot, or you just send in the solo. That shit's definitely coming. That shit's definitely coming.
I'm with it.
But obviously, kind of diving back into you know, DJ Night Atlanta.
I'm sorry. Where we even get? How we even get over here?
Shit, we drove, and now we here.
I guess so. Damn, DJ Night ATL. I was in Atlanta. And
you ended up going back?
Yeah, I ended up going back.
Yeah.
I had just left. I left in September, and I went to North Carolina.
Oh,
I left last September. Was it last September? It was last September. I had went to North Carolina. I stayed with my sister and stuff like that.
We got some people in North Carolina. Where at?
I was in Fayetteville.
Hey, I got a house there. What's up?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, my man Fat Grizz, 33, he goes out there all the time to record and shit. So I'm gonna definitely have to tap you in with him.
My dog Lottie out there too.
Who's Lottie?
He from Saginaw.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he from Saginaw.
Tap me in. He's living out there?
Oh yeah, he stay out there.
Yeah, Fayetteville's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful out there. Like, that's one thing, like, in the military I was there, and just like the night and day difference that you see, like you're in Fayetteville and it's just moving. You come back here, you see people in Myers just scanning shit at, you know, and it's just like the pace is just so crazy.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's way different. I feel like if a lot of Michigan, because my dog Lottie, he went there and he bossed up. Like, he always been a boss-minded person, but like he went down there and he like bossed up because he thought like Michigan would move down there.
Yeah.
Too. Like they get it fast. They get it fast as hell. But I don't know. I feel like we do it different.
It's a little different.
It's always different.
Michigan, like, I tell this to anybody I go to. Michigan has some of the hottest artists in the world. You know, like, and not even just saying like Detroit. Like, Flint is on its way. You know, Saginaw is on its way. You know, Bay City, we still got a while to go to get noticed. But I feel like as Saginaw gets noticed, as Flint, you know what I'm saying, it's just naturally gonna happen. But I'll say, like, man, nobody is fucking with Detroit right now. That whole scene is just, everybody knows. We went to Cincinnati like 2 days ago, and we're
I ain't
asking.
gonna say that. Nope.
You don't think so?
Fuck no.
Man,
I ain't about to stand up for no. I love Michigan, period. But the thing about it, bro, Saginaw, we got that unheard sound, bro.
Oh, for sure.
We got that unheard sound. You got a Juice WRLD over here, a Rockstar over here. You got a fucking hood ass nigga over here. You got a motherfucking nerd person here. You just got a lyricist right here. You got a pain rapper right here. You got a Ride Wave with a little bit of pain rapper. like, I can name that in one artist for real.
Oh, for real. A lot of genres.
I can name that in one artist, and I know a lot of artists that got it. I'm like, only reason why we fuck up Saginaw is because we don't come together. And the thing about it, we should come together. Like, we all working for the same thing. Yeah, fuck the money. Fuck the money that you getting, because the money that you could get could be way bigger than that money that you're doing. That money that you're doing could be your investment to something that can take your career all the way. If you can just stop saying, fuck that nigga, that ain't my nigga, fuck that nigga. Nah, it's music. Treat it as business. Don't treat it as, oh, I don't know him, I ain't grow up with him, fuck him. Oh, fuck that other side, that ain't my side. Some shit like that. Don't do that. Just work with the person, because you never know where the fuck you can get with it.
Yeah, I think the closest example of like, in my opinion, at least the closest example is the most recent shit we had of like everybody coming together was that Crowd Freak. That Crowd Freak, we had North Side, West Side, East Side, and shit.
And it was doing really well too.
It was doing really, really well. I would say like the only thing that I would say is just more cops. And they definitely need to do some shit about like having people on the roofs, having people. They need to do some shit where if somebody shoots that shit up, hands down they're getting caught. Hands down they're getting barricaded. Hands down, you know, like some type of shit is happening. You know, like you got too many people that are like just afraid to go to Saginaw, and they don't even want to go to Bay City because they consider it a Fed town. So it's like, how can you really? I don't know. There's a lot of ways to, you know, fix it, but I don't know. I feel like that we're close, but man, it's so far. Like that's the one thing I will say about like Detroit is you can go to certain places in Detroit, and it's just, I don't know. It's just like the love is there. You got a lot of love in Detroit.
The reason I ain't gonna really speak on that situation because I don't know what happened in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, so I can't really speak on that situation right there.
Yeah. Oh, it's just, you know, playtime. Cinco de Mayo, they had the show
Yeah,
before Busy Bone. They had the mass fucking shooting, you know, like, I don't know, like, the things to me is just like, Saginaw has so much fucking talent. So much talent.
I ain't never really met a good cop either. So,
good cop?
Hell no, I ain't never met a good cop.
I met good cops, but
I be traumatized, bro. Like, I've been through some shit, bro. When I fucking see a police, especially a motherfucking state boy, that cherry top on the top of that motherfucker, you just driving and shit like that. Next thing you know, you drive, you feel like you forgot how to drive and shit like that. Cause they in back, you like, fuck, man. Just let me call somebody real quick. That bitch come on. You know what's about to happen. You see that second one pull up, you definitely know what's about to happen.
Yeah, and it's way worse in other areas. Way worse in other areas. Like Saginaw, I'm sure you've experienced some bullshit in Saginaw. But like, man, going to other like small cities like Buffalo, Ohio, or like just these like rinky-dink towns where like they got 5,000, 10,000 people in them, bro, it's scary. You know, it's scary, like, you know, because me and you, we live in, you know, completely different worlds when it comes to, you know, racism with police and, you know, just the bullshit that you deal with. I'm fortunate enough to not deal with that shit, you know. So like, I'm sure that you've had so many different wavelengths, but man, like I've seen, you know, racism, and, you know, like I'm white. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been able to experience that shit. And
you white?
Yeah. But, like, Buffalo, Ohio, you know, like,
bro,
going there.
I know you was white, bro. I thought you was Mexican the whole time.
Well, I'm Mexican, but, you know, I'm white as well. But, you know, it's just, I don't know. You get a good glimpse into just the bullshit that we experience, you know. And I know you could paint a fucking picture that the whole world needs to see. But, yeah. That's one thing I really do hope, you know, whether it just slowly decreases or, you know, by 2025 or 2035, you know, just a world without racism is just,
that's never gonna happen, bro.
That would have never happened, but
it'll never happen. I promise you. There's always some type of racism going on. People, for real, it's not necessarily even racism, because, like, I feel like racism, I ain't gonna say it's big as fuck, but I feel like discrimination is even bigger. Like, you can be black and you don't like that black, because whatever the fuck you don't, it can be white and white. Like, you just don't like this person. Like, you don't like that crowd, so it's like it just separates you into a group anyway. Like, it's not always like necessarily race. Race is a big motherfucking thing, but it's also just like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking of the fucking word.
It's like hate.
It's not even necessarily hate.
I feel like there's a lot of hate in this world.
It's like reading a book and don't know nothing about the story.
Right. You just reading through the shit. You just flipping through the pages.
No, you just looked at the cover.
Oh, you
looked at the cover and you judged it, so you like, I don't want to be around that motherfucking. You probably totally wrong about it or something like that.
Right.
So,
what do you think is the biggest misconception about Rockout Ali?
I love everybody. I love everybody that love me, but it might not seem like I fuck with people because I'm kind of an introvert. I'm not an introvert. I'm kind of an introvert. Like, I go where I ain't even gonna say welcome. I go where I'm celebrated. I'm not gonna go where I'm tolerated. I'm not gonna go where I feel like I'm a fucking used dish rag. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna stay where I feel comfortable. And whenever we fucking come around the time of talking and stuff like that, that's when you'll find out about me. When we get cool, you're gonna find out I'm an asshole. I'm definitely an asshole. I always got a joke.
You gotta be an asshole sometimes.
Yeah, I got a joke. I always got jokes.
Yeah.
Like, my jokes never stop. Like, they never stop. But I'm funny. I'm cool. It's always a vibe when you're around me. When you're a fucking Rockout world. I had to do it at some point in time.
I had this little guitar I was gonna bring in my daughter's room. I was like, man, I should really open this fucking episode up, you know, just I didn't know if the strings were gonna be banging right, and I can't be having an untuned guitar, you know, with a rock star in the building, so we just have to imagine that shit. But yeah, I remember episode 136. I interviewed this man named Michael Holder, and he was wrongfully in prison for like 27 years. And I'll never forget, one of the things that he said was, you know, kind of talking about, you know, racism and shit. Was he said, you know, he don't see, you know, white or black. He don't see Mexican. You know what I'm saying? He sees right and wrong. And I feel like that really like stuck with me. I was like, man, you know, like I try to really like set my values on that. You know, like I give a fuck less. You know, like I've dated white women, I've dated Asian women, I've dated black women. You know, like I see right and wrong as well. You know, it's just, and I think that's where like I hope the world can. Maybe we don't fucking completely end racism, but even if we change it drastically, you know, I feel like that's a good step. And I feel like the world's already kind of like gravitating towards that shit, is, you know, making these cops accountable, you know, when they're, you know, in, I don't know.
So my question, right? What would be the way to do that?
I'll just keep bringing awareness. You know, keep doing these protests. Keep fucking, you know, when there is you know, an innocent black kid or an innocent white kid that, you know, is wrongfully killed, don't just brush that shit out.
I don't think that's what it'd do. I mean, I don't think that's how you would do it. We've been protesting for years, bro. We've been protesting probably since slavery, some shit like that. I don't know, bro. I feel like the way to motherfucking change some shit is to put, and I'm not racist. I got mixed kids. I love everybody, like I say. I feel like the way to do it is to put black people in power like white people are in power. But the way to do that, we got to start going to school, and we got to start using the tools that's out there, like going to school and putting degrees behind yourself and stuff like that, so you could be qualified for that position. Like, we bigger than rappers and restaurant owners, and we can own every fucking thing. Like, we just got to learn how to just like capitalize all the fucking time. Like, just start just going to school and just making yourself a boss, because I'd rather, like, you can put 20 years into working at a motherfucking job and they can fire your ass today. But if you get your LLC and you put your time and your effort and get these loans and whatever the fuck you gotta do, make your building and expand it after that, and just don't stay stuck in that. Just always think about a way to expand. Ali mean elevate. That's why I picked, that was another reason why I picked Ali. It mean elevate, like you think beyond. Everything that you look at should look like fucking money. And you should never get used to nothing. Everything should look like fucking money. And what I mean when I say that, like, okay, motherfucking, like I'm looking at, I'm in a store in a garage, bro. Like, this is a fucking store in a garage, bro. You seen money out of clothes. You know people gonna come up in here, they gonna be like, damn, that shit fire. I want that. You a store. You smart. You bought it, you can sell it. That's smart as hell.
And we both doing smart shit. You know what?
You know we never answered about DJ Night.
Nah, we definitely didn't. We definitely didn't.
But you mean, can I
Yeah,
say that
yeah.
now? The way I met DJ Night was I stayed up every day when I was in Atlanta and stuff like that. And I was looking for a way to get yourself out there and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? I always wanted to be on live mixtapes. So I wondered how I could get on live mixtapes. So I started looking up. I went on live mixtapes, tried to find out how to do it. There's no fucking way you can do it. So I went on YouTube. I looked up how to get on live mixtapes. And I'm not gonna tell y'all everything that I did, because I just told y'all enough for real. But I did that, and I got in contact with a DJ. When I got in contact with the DJ and stuff like that, he said he hit me, and then he was like it was like I heard doubt in his fucking voice, not even about me, but it was about like he was bored or something like that. It was like he was like bored or something like that. So I was like, he was like, bro, money, I got that shades, I got that cars, I got that, da. He was FaceTiming me and stuff like that, showing me the stuff and stuff like that. And then I was like, he was like, I'm not really worried about that. I just want something to spark in my ear. So I was like, bro, I got you. I promise you I got you. And we kept in contact and stuff like that. And then next thing you know, January came, January 1st, because January 2nd is my partner's birthday, January 1st. Yeah, Josh. Rest in peace, Josh. But anyways, I feel like Josh gave me that for his birthday. I did that mixtape just for Josh. When he died, I said, this one for you right here. You told me to do this, so this one I'm gonna do. This was the first one I freestyled, da. Motherfucking put that shit together. Dropped that shit on his birthday. The next day, he had hit me with a contract. I signed the contract. April, I had got done with the mixtape. April 9th, I was done with the mixtape, and the mixtape just dropping. I'm on live mixtapes, and that bitch doing big ass numbers. This was the same motherfucker that blew the Migos up, and I know I don't fucking suck, and I know I'm unique, and I know you gotta fucking toot your own horn. I'm fucking him. Motherfuckers don't even understand. I'm him. I'm about to get it close to the camera to let them know.
Let them know. Let them know.
Listen,
give me Neutron right here.
I do every fucking thing. My clothes, I do that. I go to school. Let me get back. I go to school. I'm a fucking great ass dad. I'm a great fucking rapper. I'm a producer. I make my own beats. If I don't know how to do it, I'm gonna learn how to do it. If you stuck on depending on somebody else, you're gonna forever fucking be a worker. I'd rather be a boss. I don't want nobody to tell me what to do. I'd rather be on my time, not nobody else's.
Facts. And we definitely on your time right now, man.
No, we on your time.
No,
it's our time.
Yeah.
It's our time.
Hey, that's right. Hey, he gave you a lot of information, y'all. Like you said, bossing up, kind of giving yourself education. You know, one of the big pages that I'm a fan of, you know what I'm saying, is the Wall Street Trapper. Go check him out on Instagram. Fire fucking content. You know, they teach you how to, run your LLC. They teach you how to fucking, get to do what you're doing and make business with it.
I want to say something too.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be in school. I wouldn't be doing a lot of shit that I'm doing if I didn't have the push that I had from Bekah. She turned me the fuck up.
And we gonna talk about that.
And you gotta get that credit when that shit do too. If that shit wasn't for her, she turned me the fuck up. So I'm turned and she turned. We turned.
We're gonna just dive right into the Bekah category, because it's like ESPN. You got the little bars, where you talk about Tom Brady coming up next. Hey, this is where we talk about Bekah Baby right here. So I had her. She came on like episode. Man, I'm gonna have to look back. It was like 20. I don't even know. It was a while ago, and I remember just like the vibe. I remember showing my sister. I'm like, hey, we about to bring Bekah Baby. She's like, who's that? Plug me in. And I'm showing her some songs, and she's like fell in love. And I was like, well, shit, pull up, like come meet her. And she had to work and shit. And I remember Bekah gave like her a CD. So like she gave her like her first CD, I think it was. And I remember like my sister's playing this shit in the car. And I'm like, listen, man, who the fuck is this? I've never heard this song. And she's like, this is the old Bekah Baby, like you're listening to all the new Bekah Baby, but I got the old shit. I got the classics. And like she bust out the CD for me. I was like, damn, you still got that shit? And it was just like, instantly I was like, okay, my sister is a fan of Bekah. I'm a fan of Bekah. And I think Hayes put me onto Bekah. And she rocked out for Volume 1 of Tri-City. And I think like since that moment, like I've just kind of been, just tapping in and just watching her, just accomplish everything she has in her path, whether it's radio stations in like different countries. She's going to DTF, I think, in New York, going to different fucking countries, traveling, like just literally living her best life. and you know, having you guys, you know, you guys are like a fucking, you guys are almost like a power couple. This, you know, like this. I don't even. There's nothing. There's no real comparison you can really say to. It's just the Bekah Ali connection, you know. But talk about that shit, man. You know, like, what is it like working with someone in the industry, and especially as fire as her?
What is it like?
Yeah. Is it? Do you?
I feel like, bro. I feel like. What can I say?
Sound blessed.
Blessed, perfect. I feel like it's the less toxic relationship that I ever been in. It's about to sound fucked up. We ain't gonna sound fucked up. It's the only relationship. It's like the only relationship that I don't regret being in.
Oh damn.
I don't know, bro. Like, I ain't gonna say that either because I want to have the things that I have. Like, I love my kids. Fuck yeah, I love my kids. So I don't regret my kids. I do not regret my kids. I love my kids. If I ain't have my kids, I probably wouldn't be doing what the fuck I'm doing. I'd probably be dead somewhere.
How old are your kids?
My kids are 9, 4, and 5.
Damn, you got a 9-year-old?
Yeah, I got 2 9-year-olds.
You look like about 23. How old are you?
I'm 29.
Damn. Hey, I need to get that wellness package. We gonna get his the whole thing. What he eats, what he uses to shower, maintain. Yeah, we gonna get
what
that.
I eat.
Yeah.
So
lots of guava and berries.
I don't eat that, bro.
No.
Hell no. I'm a kid.
Yeah.
At heart.
So like, all the snacks.
Everything, bro. Like, she be cooking. She was talking about it yesterday. She be mad as hell at me. I go up in the kitchen, go get like 5 bags of chips while she cooking.
But you'll still eat, right? You'll still eat.
I'll take a bite.
Oh.
Bro, I'm not an eater, bro.
Okay.
I promise you, bro. Like,
my wife be getting mad at me too. She be getting mad at me too.
Like, we'll probably fuck around and eat at like 2 o'clock in the morning just because we ain't home. Like, we can eat, snack all through the day. Sometimes we be so busy into doing what the fuck we doing, like, you forget to eat.
Right.
Like, we be working, bro.
Yeah.
Like, when you working, you forget about shit. Like, you need to do it, but you forget about shit. You sacrifice shit. I don't like that word, but you sacrifice shit. I hate that word. That's a bad word.
You think?
Hell yeah, that's a bad fucking word.
Man, we gotta talk about it. Why? Because I feel like the sacrifice is like, it's really like an essential part of growth. It's like an essential part of like success.
You honestly, bro, you right. And the way you just said that made me get it in a whole different way. Sometimes you grew up with people, you fucking had the best times, best memories, and next thing you know, y'all don't talk. But it's like different tables. You always wish the best, but motherfucking now we at a different table. You know what I mean? Everybody can't go with you.
Right.
Like, somebody was telling me this story.
They can go with you if they're willing to work.
Yeah. I don't want nobody that
right.
I don't want nobody that want to leech off me.
Right.
But there was just one guy. He said he had made it to the G League. I was on the north side. And stuff like that. He said he had made it to the G League. He was like, man, I was having my way, bro. I was having success, bro. Like, I was going crazy and stuff like that. But I was so into what was going on back home and damn, what happened and who funeral was this? He was like, I forgot to be successful. So a lot of people have success, but they forget to be successful. Like me, I'm trying to be. I ain't gonna say trying to, cause I am. I'm being a rapper right now, so I need to focus on being a rapper. Like, there's certain things that you have to do. You have to make sure you make it to shows. You gotta make sure you make these songs. You gotta make sure you learn this new craft. You gotta make sure you always got some type of thing going. You gotta make sure your algorithm on Facebook is being seen. I slouched on that for a long, long time, but now I got a pattern where I try to at least post 3 times a day at a certain time every day. Like, so they know that's Ali that's posting.
Right.
Like, I don't know, like, I can do better though. I can definitely do better, but I don't know. Everybody can do better, right?
Everybody. Yeah, man. Just kind of like to piggyback off Sacrifice, you know, like think I talked about it off camera, was, you know, like, went out of town, did a Cincinnati show. The next day we had a show in Flint. And then, like, afterwards, I just came home, was just so fucking exhausted. I slept on the couch for, like, 3-4 hours. And my daughter, she was just like, Dad, what are you tired for, Dad? You know, what are you tired for? And then, like, she was like, you know, just kind of hit her. You know, she was, like, talking about, oh, you were making money. And it was like, there you go. You know, like, making money, making, you know, the necessary steps so we all can grow. You know, hopefully, you know, next time we go to Cincinnati, we're taking the whole family. You know, but these times, you know, the groundwork, or just, like, you know, the hours you got to put in, everyone's gonna, somebody's gonna, you know, lose out on something. Whether you can't take grandma out to, you know, for lunch this week, or you can't fucking, you know, see your kids as much as you want to, or, you know, your wife is, you know, you ain't had sex in, you know, a week and a half, and it's like, hey, you get it, you know, like, the sacrifices, you know, once I get back home, it's on. You know, the kids, we gonna fucking make up. We gonna go, you know, go get some food. We gonna, you know, go camping. We gonna spend some time, and I'm taking grandma to the nicest fucking dinner we can when I get back. You know, and it's just like, the ones that get it, they really are such a great addition, you know, to the journey. You know, but it's like the ones who don't get it, it's like they constantly pulling you back. You know, like, where you got to remind them, like, hey, we're still on the fucking path. We still on this journey. You know, don't lose hope yet. You know, don't lose hope, because you know, and I think yeah, that's the one thing that I've learned about sacrifice. You know, like, my wife beat it into my head. You know, like, you're missing time with the kids. You're missing time with, you know, this. And I'm like, man, I am. I do realize that. So I'm like, I'm always trying to make that up. But then again, on the flip side, I'm like, I can't feel sorry, you know, for myself. You know, like, I'm asking to do this. I didn't ask somebody to help me do this podcast. You know, like, I want to do this shit. I want to see it win. So yeah, it's I don't know, I kind of went off a fucking journey there, but yeah, just sacrifice, man. It's essential. It's essential. What would you say is one of your hardest sacrifices to make?
One of my hardest sacrifices to make? Shit. I had to sacrifice lazy. Being lazy is I don't know, bro. My time is a big thing too. I sacrifice a lot of time into learning new things, trying to grow. Sacrifice people, not people like as in like they dead.
You're going. Get out of here. He's off the cliff.
Sacrifice people. I know that, like, it don't matter how close y'all was, anything can happen at any time. You gotta sometimes move your own way, because if you don't, it's gonna be like, I don't know, it's gonna put you up in a bad predicament, because it's like, well, your mind that their mind ain't there, so it's just like, it's gonna conflict. It's like having good energy and bad energy, and you put the energy together, now you got some neutral shit where y'all just ain't doing shit.
Right.
Like, y'all both just on some bored shit now. Like, y'all, you don't need that. You need to turn up. You need to be around people that want to be. You need to be around people that want to do something. Like, everybody want to do something. Like, and everybody don't necessarily got to be a rapper just because you're a rapper. You need a videographer. You need a videographer. You need a fucking producer. You need a fucking. You know what I mean? You like, it's certain shit.
It's a team.
I look at this shit as like a chessboard. You got a rook, a knight, a queen, a king, and you know what I mean? Like, if all these pieces move in the right way, y'all gonna win the game every fucking time.
Yeah.
And the thing about that, I don't even know how to play chess, but I know that's how it goes.
Hey, if you don't know how to play chess, usually it ends up with the king and queen as your last people, and as you see, this man has a queen that ain't gonna let him fall. So it's definitely real life chess. You're playing real life chess. I don't know who the rooks are, and I don't know who the pawns are, but either way, the game restarts and you get to run that shit back every time. So
this is what I say about that. You don't know who the rooks are and you don't know who the pawns are, but the thing about it, if those pieces are valuable enough in your mental, you can always bring them back in the game. So
yeah.
So sometimes it's not always just like, I just sacrifice you, but right now, I gotta step away. But just know I'm going hard real quick. I ain't motherfucking acting funny. I ain't doing nothing like that. I'm just motherfucking working real hard. I'm trying to get right here. And if I can motherfucking do this, then nigga, we got this. It's not sacrifice like you did. It's like, right now, like, sometimes, like, I be mad at some of my friends and stuff like that because they can't go to every one of my shows. But then I got to think about it like, damn, I do stay up in a whole nother state. Damn. Fuck. You know what I mean? Like, everybody, you know what I mean? But I have to think about it. Damn, you got kids, you got a job, you got shit you got to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just try to put them with me in spirit all the time and try to have the best show I can have. I'm high as hell, y'all. Well, I'm still lit. It's either one of them. Like, I was lit as fuck yesterday. I was lit as hell yesterday, but that shit was crazy. Creators Lounge, it went crazy. Y'all should have been there. Everybody should have been there. I'm looking at y'all. Y'all see me. Looking at y'all. Y'all looking at me.
What was what was going on at the Creators Lounge?
It was Honey Packing Yak night.
Oh, the fucking Honey Packing Yak.
Yak night, bro.
Woo!
Crazy, bro.
Man, true story, I never heard of the Honey Pack until about 2 months ago, right? This man, Drewski, he's like, hey, you gotta try this Honey Pack. And we were like coming back home from like a 5-day out in Virginia. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna grab this bitch. He's like, hey, just be careful with that shit. And I was like, what you mean? He's like, you know. So I'm like, here I am, like looking at this Honey Pack. I'm like, no, I'm not even gonna take it. You know, I'm just let that shit chill. So I had this Honey Pack just chilling at the crib for like weeks and weeks and weeks. And I remember I ended up taking it, like I bought a new one. So I'm like, hey, I'm about to get home, about to go to Pound Town, you know, like wife about to get it. And I remember, bro, like after we was done, I was so afraid to go to bed. I was like, man, I don't know how people do that shit all the time. But that honey and yak, at least the honey, it's a motherfucker. We I had asked this artist named Pink Seafood. He's out of Cincinnati. I asked him, I said, hey, have you ever heard of the Honey Pack or, you know, the yak? And he's like, nah, I ain't never heard none of that shit. He says, he says we wildin'. So, Pink Seafood, if you don't ever try it, hopefully you try that shit. And, yeah. Make sure you get the map. You're going to Pound Town, USA, if you know what I'm saying. So what's the party like? Talk about the party.
The party
was there honey packs being passed out like goddamn candy?
Nah, we would have in trouble for that. You gotta have some type of special license for that shit.
Really?
I felt like you said pass around.
Yeah, like buy a box of the honey packages.
No, we had different vendors there. We had Grab and Trap there. We had
the best food out.
We had Grab and Trap. We had Ari. She was doing her thing with the funnel cakes and stuff like that. It was a guy. I don't know. It was Saginaw Slime. Slime. He was there selling weed. He had the weed cups of lean. Like lean cups and apes and shit like that. And I think he had edible burgers and shit like that. It was somebody. Maui, he was over there with the sipping paint. We had.
That motherfucker's crafty as hell. He can draw.
He definitely is.
He can draw like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he the most chill person I know.
Yeah.
I don't know nobody more chill than him.
Yeah.
But shit, he had the sipping paint going on. We had some artists. We had about a good 10 artists out there. We had me, Bekah. We had me and Bekah. We had did our song together. They said we had looked like we was on some Beyonce and Jay-Z type shit or Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know.
Those
they
are
said
some
we
good
look
comparisons.
good.
There you go. There's some good. I couldn't find no comparisons, but now you label some greats. Okay, Jay-Z and Beyonce. I can see that.
We gonna be like that too. We gonna be bigger.
So what's the name of y'all song? What's the name of y'all track together? You have multiple tracks. I feel like together. No. Yeah, you guys have multiple tracks, no?
We got multiple tracks that I produced.
Yeah. What was the song that you performed together?
Never Thought I Need You.
Okay. Said yeah, it was on some Sheryl Crow fucking Kid Rock vibes, huh? You know that
No.
that's a classic.
Sorry.
What the hell is
You know the song?
I brought your picture away. I don't know. It's a country bop. I think they got like married or Garth. I don't know. Maybe they did. It's just a banger, y'all. If you know, you know, and if you don't,
I'm gonna tap in this time.
We just gonna keep it rolling, y'all. We just gonna keep it rolling. But so favorite food, man. If you could get one spot in Saginaw or even anywhere, you know, whether it's where you've been in Fayetteville, Atlanta, you know, wherever, what's been your most enjoyable meal or place to eat at? He said, Bekah, I enjoy your kitchen the most.
Yep. Cause for real, I don't eat for real, so she cook. It's her. I eat her food a lot. So we eat McDonald's.
What's the Rockout alley McDonald's meal?
Fish sandwich.
Fish fucking sandwich? Ugh.
You know why?
You keeping them in business for that shit. I swear nobody gets them.
You know why? Because I really don't. I don't like meat like that. Like imagine getting like one of those magnifying glasses and then just slapping the meat on like a piece of paper and then just looking at it really close and then you're gonna see all the fucking holes inside of the motherfucking meat and all the fucking shit that is just moving and the oil just move. Like I don't want to see that. Now you getting fucked up too, huh? Your mind getting fucked up too. Then, like, if you eat pork, you know, bottom feeders, shrimp, that's cool. It's just you gotta be like kind of cool about it, like, 'cause it's still a bottom feeder at the end of the day. Crawfish definitely bottom feeder. I don't know, like, I just eat what I eat. I don't wanna. My favorite food is oatmeal.
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 You
my
add shit to
favorite
it?
food is oatmeal.
What you adding to it? A fresh bowl. You about to hit the studio. Oatmeal. What kind are you doing? Banana?
No, I don't eat bananas.
No.
I don't eat bananas.
The peach. I remember the best oatmeal was the dinosaur eggs. They used to fucking hatch in that
Back
shit.
in the day?
Yeah, you remember that shit?
Man, I remember that shit, bro. Crazy as fuck you just said that. That's crazy as fuck. That's crazy as hell.
They still got them out.
Nah, I think I'm too old for it now.
Nah, if you eat oatmeal, you can eat a dinosaur egg oatmeal. I feel like it's like a supreme oatmeal.
No, see, my grandma, she made the best oatmeal. Like my grandma, she used to like she still will make this oatmeal. But anyways, she used to like put it on the stove and stuff like that, and then like she'd get like I don't know if it was butter, but I think it was butter, and then she'd like I think maybe sprinkle sugar on it, and then put a whole bunch of creamer, coffee creamer around it, and then like mix it together and stuff like that, and it become creamy. But like since it was butter, sugar, and like that creamer together, like it'll like harden up into like a candy or whatever, and it's like it'll like mix all up in your oatmeal. And I never figure out like the formula how to do it and stuff like that. I be trying to ask her. She said it's just creamy.
Yeah, she knew. She said, I know you like the sweet tooth, baby. Let me get you right. Let me
Like,
get you right.
When I used to stay with her, and stuff like that, she'd make me that like every morning at like 5 o'clock in the morning before I go to school. And that's when it became my favorite food.
Yeah, I remember going, like growing up, I remember eating like the McGangbangs often. Remember that shit? It's like a McChicken, McDouble, put it together, throw some sweet and sour sauce in it.
That's nasty.
It wasn't good for you. You know, probably why I breathe a little heavy, you know, when I'm running. No, but yeah, I think man, there's so many places that like food wise, but this one place I just found out yesterday. It's called Bippy Bop. You ever heard of that shit? Bro, guaranteed best place I ever had. It's like Chipotle on steroids.
I never had Chipotle.
What the fuck? You got to go there. You got to go there, get a bowl, share it with her if you don't even eat. If you don't eat much, just sample a couple.
I like Mexican food.
Yeah, fire.
I like Mexican food. I like tacos too. I like tacos. I forgot. I'm over here thinking. Tacos. I want tacos. Hey, yeah, I want some tacos. Yeah, I ain't had tacos in a long time.
Tacos are you never can go wrong with tacos. You fuck with Purp?
That's my nigga.
Yeah, so we were in Long Beach, and we went out there, picked him up in Cali, did like the 12 cities, 12 days, and I remember he took us to this place. It's like Tequila Jack, his aunt. We're on Long Beach and shit. They got literally $1.50 tacos. You can fill it with steak, chicken, whatever the hell you want. $1.50 in Long Beach. Best tacos I've ever had in my life. Money. Definitely go check them out.
Hey. We talking about food, bro.
I'm a food connoisseur.
No, because I started thinking about food and just, yeah.
I'll blow a bag on food. I hate it. Like, I'll be so cheap. You ever get that thing where you're like, man, I'm not spending no fucking money on myself. You know, like, you go out and you're like, I'm not getting no drinks. I'm not, you
Nope.
you always splurge on yourself?
It's always something. We always on the road, bro.
Yeah.
That's all. Like, when you on the road, that's all you really can do. We on the road a lot.
Yeah.
Like, on the road. I ain't gonna say like we like, but I'd probably say, I can definitely say every week I'm in a different city.
Yeah.
Every week, at least 3 times.
Damn.
I can say that. Maybe 3 times on a, I'm gonna call it a bad day because nobody wants to go like that. You know what I mean? But on a good day, about 2.
So always on the road. How do people get the merch? How can they tap in? They hit you up on the gram?
You can hit me up. You can.
We gotta talk about this merch, y'all. Shit wraps all the fucking way around.
Thank you, buddy. Basically, you just hit me up. Really, I haven't even started selling it yet. I just like put it on people's body, like on some tester stuff. I know, like I wanted to spread first, like I know this person got it, I know this person got it, I know this person got it, I know who they is and stuff like that. And I just want to see them walk around, and I want people to admire their shirts and be like, where you get that shirt from? But you ain't got to ask who you got the shirt from because you're going to look on the back of the shirt.
You gonna know.
And you're going to know exactly who to contact. And you contact me, and then, but I haven't even started selling the shirts yet. That first little project that I did was, I just wanted people to look like me for a second.
Yeah.
Like, they came out to support me. This is the least I can do. Like, y'all shirt, put this on y'all body. I want y'all to look like me.
Yeah. I fucking love it. Like, the sleeve hit, like it reminds me of like a collab you made with Nike. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, I'm a fucking clothing guy, and that shit is
You think Nike?
Yeah, I think Nike. I swear to God. Like, you look at the smiley face. I don't know. Like, you think about it, and it's like, but it's not. It's like it's a collab, but it's not a collab. It's you. So it's like, I feel like you've kind of found pieces in there that's like, hey, this is me. This is it's like, I don't know. I feel like you kind of tailored to all crowds with the merch.
That's what I wanted to do, bro. Cause like, I know one thing. Like, bro, I'm going to school for fashion right now. That's what I'm going to school for. My whole plan is to go for. I want to be a therapist. Like, she motivated me. Like, but.
Hey, shout out Bekah. Shout out Bekah.
Shout out her. She do a lot. Like, bro.
She does a lot.
I feel like that's the reason to have a partner. So like, if you motherfucking unsure about something, you can ask them. If they unsure about something, they can ask you. You just gotta be able to depend on each other. Like, you gotta be able to depend on each other.
Easier said than done too. Easier said than done. Definitely. I don't know. You could definitely tell like y'all have good chemistry. I think I've seen you in a music video of hers before.
Nope.
No?
Mm-mm.
Oh. I'm at the watch and go look back. But it feels like, y'all have...
I will be.
Yeah, it feels like y'all have, like, been together for a grip. Like, how long have y'all been together?
We've been kicking it for 3 years.
Hell yeah.
We've been kicking it for 3 years. We just made it official because I didn't know, like, when she first met me and stuff like that, I was fighting the case. And I didn't know what the fuck was about to happen with me.
Right.
So I didn't want nobody to get closer. I was being selfish. I didn't want nobody to get close to me and stuff like that. So, like, I didn't know what's gonna happen to me. Like, I'm gonna go to prison for this long or whatever, and I end up beating the case, and I end up leaving state for a second and stuff like that. Came back, and it was to be with her.
Talk about, I guess one of the toughest...
It was to be with her, my kids. It was just everything. It was just all perfect. So I was just like, what are you fighting? Don't fight nothing.
Right.
She understand music. You understand music. Motherfucking, she a loving person. She don't want her to fucking fly. So I know she wouldn't hurt my kids.
Right.
Like, and my kids love her. They probably love her more than they love me sometimes. Crazy, ain't it?
Yeah. I feel that sometimes with my kids. It's just like, motherly role. You know, like if you got a good one, hey, you know, you got it. I don't know. It's almost like
it's natural.
It's a blessing to have that. Yeah.
It's natural. It's like nothing is forced.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's like nothing is forced. It's like everything just what it is.
Yeah.
I ain't never even had an argument with it.
Damn.
I ain't never even had an argument. How can you not have an argument with somebody in like 3 years? And you see that.
I'll be honest. Yeah, that's impressive.
Like, you don't argue.
I'm gonna argue with my wife about what the fuck we eating for dinner tonight. You know, I already know it. It's coming.
I feel that.
It's coming.
Energy.
Yeah.
Energy, or a big energy.
Yeah. Talk about top five collabs. I know you really want to work with Future, but aside from Future's like, man, the DMs ain't fucking, you know, ain't coming through. We gotta wait a little bit, or you know, who are somebody that whether it's locally or you know just in the industry now, who's somebody that you really want to work with?
Like I said this last time, anybody that want to pay me. Anybody that want to pay me. No, I'm just playing. But check this out.
It's good energy to have, though.
I do gotta get paid now because like it's getting different now. Like people don't even know. I'm finna perform in New York at Times Square. Times Square. I'm in Times Square, bro. Like that shit getting different. It's costing me money, so it gotta cost people money too. Like I can't keep on saying, yeah, this is for the love. Like there's certain people you can do that shit for, but there's certain people you can't just do that for. Like you gotta have a team that level up with you. You can't have everybody leveling up with you because you don't know if they even got the same intentions for you.
Right.
But anyways, shit, fuck you just asked, bro.
Just like collabs, whether it be female or male, or just like a dream.
Let me look at my phone, bro. I don't listen to nobody for real. It's fucked up, ain't it?
Hey, it's all right. You should be listening to Rockout Ali the most.
I do listen to me, but it's not because I am a fan of me. I love me, but it's because I make so much music. Like you gotta keep going. I listen to a lot of my partners, like my boy T Diddy, my boy Reese, my boy Crazy, my boy Trap Life, my boy my boy Drake. I listen to a lot of people. I record a lot of people. You know what I mean? So I listen to a lot of people. And I collab with a lot of my people. But who the fuck would I say I do a good song with?
So if you could put 5 names. No bias.
It's great. It's not like it made the question hard because you said from local to but like I'd rather it just be a category. If I had to do 5 in a category of just like already out there or just local. Like if it was local, I probably could do a local list, but I don't want to like combine that list because like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The big people gonna make me the money.
Right.
But I still want to do these features too though.
Yeah.
So can we separate the questions?
Yeah. You do whatever.
Bet. We're gonna separate the questions. All right. I like. This is new rapper. His name Ali. He fire as fuck. Rockout Ali. You heard him?
I heard of him.
That nigga go.
205 we had him on. Episode 205.
205. I'm here. How'd I get here?
Hey, make sure you tap the fuck in.
Oh shit. I want to do a song with Ali, Future. I want to do a song with maybe. I like V's. I like Detroit artists. I like Kodak Black. I like Kodak Black, very fire. Who the fuck is somebody else I can say? I like Thug too. Thug's my nigga. I love Thug. He cool as hell.
Yeah, free Thug. Free Thug. Yeah, there's a lot of names right now locked up. Free Rio. Free Toby.
Free Toby.
Man, I think next summer, fucking Rio's coming home, and then fuck Toby will be home 2026. So not too long. He's been in 6 months. I'm working on getting like an interview right now, where we can just kind of kind of recap some of the things that he's been working. He's been working on some music. He's got some heat, and he ain't even got nothing to fucking record. So it's just in his head. I'm like, man, you know it's going to be some fire. But who are some names that you think should get more attention around here, like in Saginaw, aside from Rockout Ali? Because I think when I think of I don't know, like obviously Boom is, you know, probably he's one of the biggest right now in the area, you know. And I think one of the things I love about Boom is just how humble the man is, you know. Like he's just a genuine good ass dude, you know. Like
I don't really know him personally. I met him a couple of times. We shook hands and stuff like that. I ain't feel no bad energy or anything like that. I feel like Boom been doing this shit since high school, so his spot is secured like a motherfucker. Like your work ethic is there. Like you went from playing roles to shit like that. I feel like Boom got his spot. I feel like he deserved to be in his spot. Like Fresh Rich, he was around Boom at that time. They deserve their spot. They always learning some new shit. The reason why they not getting left out because they always learning some new shit or doing some new shit and fucking investing into themselves. But I feel like anybody and everybody that's putting they like, you don't know this shit about to come back and people about to neglect you, not neglect you, but like they like about to be like, I ain't fucking with that and write that shit under the status or some shit like that. You don't know what the fuck people about it. So like it's like it take a lot of courage putting that music out there. So I feel like people should get more respect. I feel like when a person in Detroit drop a motherfucking song, that shit gonna get more motherfucking traction than what they get in Saginaw. Like I feel like Detroit people, they support people harder. It's not about, oh, I know him, so I'm gonna listen to him. It ain't nothing but a fucking click. It's nothing but a fucking click. If you that person friend on Facebook and you see that shit and you don't click on that shit and you ain't motherfucking busy and your ass just scrolling any fucking way, I ain't gonna say you should be ashamed of yourself, but you can do what the fuck you want to do. But if you see this person is like consistent and this is what they do, just give their ass a chance. Because the thing about it, you always wanted somebody to give you a chance when you needed something. So just be a fucking good person. Like you don't gotta be always a dickhead. And it ain't, like I said, it's not all about. This is all about my fucking circle. Fuck y'all team. Like, it could be like that. Like, in a way, in a sense, it is like that because I ain't gonna say fuck y'all team. I'm gonna say y'all doing what y'all doing. I wish y'all the best, and I wish me the best. But really, me wishing you the best still don't do nothing for you. You feel me?
Right.
Like, it don't put you in no different position. It just, like, I wish you the best. Like, I don't really know you like that, but I wish you the best. We over here and you over here. That's it.
Yeah. I know a lot of times, man, I see, you know, a lot of the locals talking about, like, support and, you know, networking and, you know, like, I don't know, a lot of people, you know, begging for support and, hey, and...
You know who they begging for support from?
Artists.
Hell no. Who they begging to support? I wish I would be talking to another artist to support me. Fuck that. What is you supporting me doing? Like, I want the people to support me. I want the people to listen to me. I ain't looking at just artists, like, and artists is just people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm looking at people in general, just support me. Y'all see what I'm trying to do. Y'all see that I put my, you hear me amplify my voice every fucking time. I can go leave out the booth worse than a bitch. Like, and that shit raw feelings. It ain't no fucking lies. It ain't no fucking fabricated nothing. I motherfucking make pain look real good just by turning it up in a song to a trap beat. And y'all, and I don't even understand, like, I ain't gonna say I don't understand, but a lot of people really just don't even be listening to me. Like, motherfuckers be like, that nigga going crazy. I just told you some bullshit that just happened.
Right.
And it's just like, I just turned it up to make it just sound good. Like, don't cry about it, get through it. Because every day it ain't gonna rain.
And that's, I feel like that's such a, I don't know, it's such a rare gift to be able to, you know, because I seen this one dude, he was in LA, you know, and he kind of had that ability to, like, whole crowd didn't know who the fuck he was, new song, energy, and it was just like, he gave him a simple, you know, like, couple words, and then, like, he had him, you know, kind of like, I don't know, it was almost like a puppet, you know, like, hey, this is what I want y'all to do, and it was just like, hey, turn the fuck up, you know. And I'm not saying you're puppet master out there, but you know, it's almost like that special gift to be able to, you know, almost appease and you know, please any crowd. You know, the crowd is gonna feel you no matter what.
Thank you, bro. That's big. That's big as hell. Thank you. That's dope as fuck. Like that you even see it like that. But she said the same thing too. But I don't be doing nothing but being me, bro. But it's like I don't even be being me because the real me, like right now, I feel like I'm being Rockout Ali. I'm trying to be Rockout Ali, but the real me is Al, bro. I just be chilling. Ali, I just be chilling. Like I don't really even talk for real. If I ain't making music, I don't talk. Like I just chill. Like I laugh, I crack jokes. I ain't gonna say I'm just quiet. I make awkward noises running through the house sometimes. It's fun.
Like you said, you a kid at heart.
I'm a kid at heart. I do what I want.
Yeah.
I live life like a rock star. I'm not a rock star though. I live like a rock star.
Right.
Purp the rock star.
Purp is a rock star as well.
Purp is the rock star. Y'all ain't heard me do no rock star shit yet. I ain't gonna say rock star shit. I amplify my voice as a rock star. Like it projects as a rock star, but I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
Now, when you hear me go to some My Chemical Romance, cause y'all can expect a motherfucking song like My Chemical Romance. Helena is my favorite song.
It's a bang.
When I learn how to start sampling beats, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna learn how to do that, and I'm gonna start showing y'all what I can do if I really rock. Like actually make a rock song, and I guarantee it's gonna sound like what the fuck. That shit gonna be crazy as hell. I guarantee you.
I want to say My Chemical Romance. They got this song called Teenagers. I think it's Teenagers.
I like Black Parade too.
Black Parade's fire too. There's a lot of like the punk grunge like genres that like
I like
they took the fuck over. They took the fuck
Clips
over.
of the Heart. I like Toto. Hold the Line. I like a lot
What's
of
Hold the Line?
Hold the Line. Love it always on time.
Oh, okay,
Whoa,
okay.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah, okay.
I like a lot of shit, bro. I like Prince. I like Michael Jackson. Like I don't even listen.
You a
to
music
rap.
head?
Yeah, I listen to what I want to listen to.
Yeah, good classics. Sounds like.
Sometimes, but I can listen to some new shit too. Like I've been listening to a dude named Spliff Jit lately.
Spliff Jit.
Spliff Jit.
Jit.
Spliff Jit.
I'm gonna check him out.
He kind of fire. Like
Where's he from?
I don't know.
He's fire.
I was in somebody's car. I think I was on my way back here. I think I was on my way to the airport or something like that. And he had to get me to the airport. And what the fuck happened? And I ain't really like the dude like that. I ain't even gonna hold you up, but my sister, she was the manager, and we used to work the same job. So I was at the job, and then I was just leaving right after that and stuff like that. And then he was taking me in his car and stuff like that because my sister was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways, he was playing a song. I didn't want to ask him no questions, so I just motherfucking Shazammed it. So I have to ask him anything. See, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta make yourself a boss.
Shazam is a motherfucking.
You gotta Shazam that shit. You gotta, fuck that. I ain't asking you shit. If I don't like you, fuck you. Shazam.
Yeah. Shazam. I don't even know like if they be advertising that shit like they used to. 'Cause that shit was like, you literally hear a fucking 3-second song or 3-second snippet just Shazamming. And it's like, that shit's impressive.
It definitely is. Because it's like, I feel like it's needed for people like me that don't like action shit. Like, you be up in the club and stuff like that. You can't just run up in there and ask the DJ like, hey, what's that song?
Right.
The music loud as hell and stuff like that. Shazam.
Yeah.
That's when that shit pop up. Save up in your shit. I got shit from, I was still in music. Like, I ain't even have to ask my brother because it's like, my brother, he know the music that I like, but I'm not gonna ask him every fucking time I was like Shazam. I want Shazam. When I went back to College Park. That's where I was at when I was in Georgia. I was all around in Georgia, but I like College Park a lot.
Where would you go? Where would you go back to if you could pick anywhere?
Well, suburbs is Gwinnett, so I'm gonna go back to suburbs.
Where's that?
Gwinnett County.
Is that in
Or
Atlanta?
who?
Where's it in that? What state is that?
That's Georgia.
Georgia.
Atlanta is just the main part of Georgia.
Right.
You got Macon, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. You got Savannah, Georgia. You got
Marietta.
You got all type of Doraville, Georgia. You got. It's a great big ass city. As hell.
Yeah, there's man, I gotta tap you in with this dude, Gabriel Avrett. Gabriel Avrett from Atlanta. Dude's fucking fire. Like he's probably one of my like, I don't know, him and yeah, I'd say he's like my favorite out of that area. He's got like this like, I don't know, he's catchy. Catchy. You hear that shit, you're like, I don't know, kind of like it's got that My Chemical Romance, that vibe. He's got just you gotta hear him. You just gotta hear him.
Say Gabriel Avrett.
Yeah. He did this thing where he was making this song called "I Like It, I Love It." And you know how Garth Brooks, he's got the "I like it, I love it, I want some more of it." I don't know if you ever heard that shit. Well, Garth Brooks did this big shit, made that song like famous, whatever. Well, Gabriel Avrett was like, "Hey, I'm doing a feature with Garth Brooks. I like it, I love it." And like Garth Brooks was never on this feature. It was just like a lie to get people like to tap in and like check it out. And he would just do like all types of like stints with it, like kind of doing the Garth Brooks promo or like, hey, shout, go tag Garth Brooks and tell him that his song is fire. Just different shit where you're like, what the fuck, Garth Brooks ain't even on this motherfucker, But as he dropped it, it was like such a banger that like everybody forgot he lied about Garth Brooks, being on this bitch, but they also like remembered like, damn, I like it, I love it, and then he like added that into the song, and it was pretty cool. But talking about music, man, from start to finish, as you've been doing it for a little bit of time now, what's some of the big things that like you've learned as like failures, or what's some of the your favorite like things you've learned as like an achievement?
I feel like everything is a failure if you don't get exactly what you want.
Yeah. Well, like what's been like one of the bigger obstacles that you remember?
The bigger obstacles, like, you gotta look at failing. I feel like I like to fail.
Yeah.
Like, but it's not failing. It's lessons that you learn every motherfucking day. That's not failing. It's lessons to turn that motherfucker around to an F.
Yeah.
Motherfucking those lessons that your ass learn every motherfucking day and shit like that. Like, it's good because it's like, you ain't gonna get it this time. You over there think you motherfucking put every fucking thing into this mixtape and stuff like that. When this bitch dropped, but it didn't do the shit that you wanted it to do because you didn't have the support that you had. So now, you motherfucking mad and stuff like that, but you like, yeah, they expect some more shit from you, so you eager now. So you come back with another mixtape, and it still don't do what you wanted to do. It's like every time you grow and you grow and you grow and you grow, it's like a different level or something like that. Like it's like a different level to a game. Like when you get high up in a level, the game's gonna get harder, right?
Yeah. But
the thing about it, when you get higher to the level, the game get easier. Like, they know who I am at a show now. They know some of my songs now. They know who I am. They know what to expect when I come around and stuff like that. Like, it's like family when you go around people now and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I feel like failures ain't failures. They just lessons. Long as you learn from them.
Right.
Like, they lessons long as you learn from them. So, if you can fail, cool, boom. But did you learn something from it? Yeah. So, basically, you won. So, really, you didn't. Like, as long as you fighting every single day, you still in the fight. The game ain't over because you still have some type of goal that you haven't achieved yet.
Right. Yeah, I seen a shit that said, what is that? Dead dog. Or no, a broken dog is better than a dead lion. And it was like, just this fucking dog who's been through like war and just fucking lost all his legs, had nothing left, which is fucking, just nudging the lion, and it was just crazy, just like that mindset. But yeah, I feel that. We had Big Bert. He has this song. I think it's called Big Bert, and it's literally an L and an L unless you make it a lesson, and like that's like one of his bars in that bitch. So, but obviously we know, you know, a L isn't an L if you make it a lesson. But what has been one of the biggest lessons that you've learned, you know, throughout your musical career, or whether it's not musical, that you've said that you would credit as like your biggest lesson?
Take yourself serious. Motherfucking be serious about you. Like, do it for you. Like, you might have kids, you might have a mom, you might have this, but really, this ain't their dream. And you see the vision. They don't always have to see the vision how you want it to, so you gotta accept people to not support you the way you need them to support you, but you gotta keep on going. And one day you'll be able to say, I told you this was gonna happen. Even like not even on some like spiteful shit or anything like that. But like, I told you it was gonna happen. And then they're gonna be like, and they're gonna have a story to tell too. They're gonna be like, you always did say this shit was gonna happen. Then you be like, I told you this was gonna happen. And that's when it's gonna, and then life is gonna get just better. Like, so that's how I see it.
It's just gonna get better. Hopefully things get better for this next man I'm gonna talk about, because he has been getting eaten alive by social media.
Who's that?
Adam 22.
Who's that?
He's like the dude who runs No Jumper.
What do you do?
He let like a porn star like fuck his wife, and like he's cool. Like, not that he's cool with it, he's like beyond proud of it. You know, like where people are almost like
a man porn star.
Yeah, like it's like
No.
His name's Jason Love. He's like it's like one of the bigger bigger porn stars in the world or whatever, and basically like his thing was, hey, if we're gonna
record it.
Yeah, he's like, if we're gonna let you, you know, if you're gonna fuck another dude, I'm basically gonna find the biggest dick that I fucking can in the industry, and just fucking go to, you know, get the snacks in the car, and you're going to Pound Town, sweetheart, and literally just sent her there like she was going to Taco Bell, and then she came back, and it was just like they fucking put the whole interview out there. Like, he interviewed her after, and she's like, yeah, you know, I was sore as shit for 3-4 days before going back to you. And it was just like, Adam loves it, you know, like he loves hearing this shit, to the point where he's like joking in on like, he'll go on like the, you know, Aiden Ross. It's just like these little like platforms and shit. Well, this dude Aiden Ross like was like joking around like, hey, you know, like, when's my turn, you know? And then Adam's like, I don't only let you do it, you know, if you know, she's sucking my dick and you can fuck her from the back. And I'm just like, damn, this dude is literally like just exploiting his like his wife. He's just like, he's making himself look crazy, you know. But like, I don't know if it's like all, like, a lot of people have said it's some Illuminati shit, you know. Like, this dude's like, he's being fucking possessed. He's being, you know, like, played from people from above. I don't know, but you haven't even heard of it, so hopefully you will find out.
I haven't seen it. It's like this girl, she's sitting on top of a guy, right? It's like, that's how the video starts. I ain't seen, like, I don't click on the video.
No, they it's like No Jumper. So like no.
I know, but is it like a porn tape about it?
I don't know if it's out. They're not putting it out.
It is about.
It's like on their Pornhub, or it's on like their like OnlyFans subscription. So like, the only way I'm seeing is that shit gets leaked. I'm not buying it. But it's just crazy, like, the fact that like he had his girl never do a scene with a dude. She does a scene, he interviews her, and now it's like wow, bro. Like, they asked like Jason Love about it. He's like, how do you feel you went into it? And he's like, honestly, I was preparing like Michael Jordan was, you know, for Game 6 versus the Jazz. And it was just like, he said, I brought my best moves, and it was just like, I don't know. I feel like Adam 22 right now is just like, it's almost like he's like being put on like the spotlight.
Honestly, bro, you never know somebody, bro. That can be one of his weird freak ass fantasies or some shit like that. So if that's what floated his boat.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you never heard you I guess.
I I ain't up for no shit like that.
Fuck no.
Got me fucked up.
Yeah, fuck no. Yeah, it was. I could never. Like I told my wife all the time. Like we can have sex with other women, but like if once you have that interest in another dude, just let me know. Like I'll gladly set something up. But this is gonna be the last time we fucking. Like bye. That's like I don't know. To me, it's like I don't know. It takes a lot. I couldn't do no swinging shit. I couldn't do none of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is y'all some freaky deakies out there. But yeah, hopefully things get better for Adam 22. Hopefully things get better. You a basketball fan? You know Zion Williamson?
Yeah.
He's going through some shit too, man.
What do you do?
Fucking, he's got this girl, Mariah Mills. She's man, she's trying to ruin his man's life. If the rumors are true, it's fucked up. But basically, she was supposed to get like $66,000 or some shit from him, and he didn't fucking pay her. So now she's saying that he's hitting her. Now he's saying that like all types of shit. She's like tagging the Jazz, or not the Jazz. She's tagging the Pelicans, and pretty much is letting the whole world know like this man's fucking. Like he's got porn tapes with me out there. He's beating me, and like this and that. And it's just not looking good. Like things are not looking good for Zion. But it's like he hasn't really said anything publicly about it. Just kind of letting her kind of get her thing. But she's like an adult entertainer or whatever. And I don't know, you just hear like all the comments and shit. Just it looks like another situation where she's utilizing her position to get something out of successful athlete. And
Could be.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But you never know either, though.
You never know.
Well, can't say something about what you want there. I mean, if you weren't there, you can't say something about it. Not you, but anybody. Yeah. Like, that's like, I mean, I guess it's like a jury, right?
Right.
It's like a jury. But I don't say shit about it. Like, if I wasn't there, I can't say nothing. I don't got no opinion. It's always good to not have an opinion about anything. Like, not having an opinion. Like, you can have an opinion, but not give your opinion about anything. Like, unless it's like directly like from the source. You don't let a side person come ask you about some shit because that side person, it's like, that's how I feel like religion is actually created for real. Like, all right, this person read the book and this person was telling the book. Now this person had told the book, but they rewrote the book to understand how they understand it. Now this person. I feel like this shit got watered down so much that maybe we just all represent the same thing, like I said.
Like a telephone call. You remember telephone in school?
Mm-hmm.
Said like coffee can and ended up being like marmalade and fucking Farmville or some shit they got like saying on the end. Like,
what is a marmalade?
No, you remember like telephone, it would be like this little game and shit where you're in a line of like 40 kids and like the word that your teacher tells, like the first kid is like telephone, so she might say, hey, telephone, and then you got the next dude, call him home, and then it's like, he says call him home to the next person because he thought telephone was call, like, and now at the end of the fucking line, you got like marmalade and fucking Cincinnati or some shit, and we're like, teacher's like, how the hell did you get that? I told him telephone,
I ain't gonna hold you up, bro. You said marmalade, right?
Yeah.
I thought that sounded like some good ass juice.
I think it's some. I think it's juice or it's like. I think it is juice.
Oh, so it is some juice.
Yeah, I think it is some juice.
All right.
It's like a fruit.
Yeah, it just sounds good as fuck.
Marmalade juice.
Yeah, that shit sound good.
That shit does sound good.
Like, this shit sound like it'd be better than orange juice, apple juice. What you about to get? Oh, give me some of that marmalade.
We might have something coming that might be better than that juice though. We're doing an album review of your debut album. That shit is talk about that shit, man. No album to go and dropping that. What has been just like the love, obviously with DJ from Atlanta, he's on that shit. What has been the love that you've received from this project?
Honestly, that's when I had said like everything was a lesson. Remember when I had said that?
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking like nobody was looking at me and stuff like that. And I was getting mad because I'm, motherfuckers do those lists and stuff like that. Like, of course, you don't get that mad about it and stuff like that, but you like, damn, like, I've been motherfucking working hard and shit like that too. Like, I don't be listening to me or something like that. Maybe they're just not listening to me. Maybe they ain't hip with me. So maybe I just gotta keep on putting out music, add them as friends or something like that, so they can motherfucking support me.
Put it in their face.
Like yeah, put it in their face and stuff like that. But that wasn't ever the motherfucking case. So I was just like, I don't know. You need to stop looking what's up in this small ass fucking city, and you need to try to expand. You need to try to network. Like everywhere I go, like I don't want nobody Facebook. I don't want nobody number. Fuck your number. Fuck your Facebook. Hit me up on Instagram. I want to grow my Instagram. That's what I want to do. I don't know the key or the method to do it.
You got a dot card?
Who?
You got a dot card?
What's that?
I'm gonna get you a dot card. Yeah, we got these dot cards. It's basically like you tap everybody in with everything. So like you take a little credit card, tap it to their phone, it pops up, they save that contact right to their phone, just like like they got your number.
Mm-hmm.
But on that contact, it's got your Instagram, it's got your Facebook, it's got your your email.
That's fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tag my dot card and see how you fuck with it. And if you like it, I think I got one left. But yeah, dot cards are money. It's just the perfect networking tool.
It's different.
Yeah.
That is different.
Yeah, they got Popple. Popple sucks. Dot is like money. It's real just easy. Like you don't have to have Wi-Fi. You know how like you're at a show, fucking 1,000+ people there, no fucking Wi-Fi, no service. You're like, damn, I can't even fucking look at your Facebook.
Phone die.
Yeah, phone die. Just tap that shit right to their phone, or if their phone's, they can just save right to the contact. It's nice. It's got literally you can put websites on that shit. You can put your OnlyFans on that shit. You can put your yard sale fucking page on whatever. You can put everything on it, and it's like a list of just multiple things. It just goes right in the contact. So yeah, I'm gonna show you that shit after. But what's if a record label were to hit you up right now, they said I got 10,000 for one song. We're gonna put 10,000 behind one song that you got in your catalog. Would you put it? What song were you choosing?
Probably Child Support.
Child Support, yeah. It makes sense. That video.
But let's go.
When is that video dropping?
Actually supposed to drop really soon.
I'm excited for that shit.
Supposed to drop really soon.
Yeah, send me the snippet to that shit, because we gotta run that one up.
I got it. I got both. I got 2 videos, bro. Like
Yeah.
I did 2 videos, and I did 2 videos basically in the same day.
That
for
night?
real. No.
Oh, it's 2
It was like we did Child Support, and by the time we finished, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. Woke up, did a show. We had to drive to. No, it wasn't Detroit. It was Cookie show. You know Cookie?
Cookie V? Cookie Vinyl?
Cookie. Drove. It's a weird place in Michigan.
Okay, yeah. Zach Shields was there.
Country Boy Fest or something.
Country Boy Fest.
Yeah.
We had to drive out there and stuff like that. Did that show. Got back to Detroit, chilling, parlaying in the studio and stuff like that. Made a song. Then what y'all want to do? I don't know. She come downstairs. Y'all want to go shoot a video? Sure. Go up. Go to the. You'll see.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
I definitely want to see that.
I'll show you like 30 seconds, bro.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that. Who, I guess, because there's a handful of fire videographers out here in the area. Who you want to give any shout outs?
First and foremost, I'm going for Long Way Joe. That's my boy.
Long Way Joe, I don't know him. We got to tap in.
Long Way Joe, he been there. Money Greedy ENT, he been there from day one. I want to shout out my uncle, Baldwin Multimedia. I want to shout out Rich. Keep doing your thing. I know you're going to keep on doing your thing. Even if I tell you to keep doing your thing, like, that's just what the fuck you going to do. Shout out any videographer that just learning. Shout out any fucking buddy that's going out of their normal routine to learn a new craft, to do any fucking thing. Shout out y'all. Shout out the winners. Shout out the winners.
The fucking winners. And you're a winner too, man.
Thank you, bro.
This is the motherfucking winning episode right here, episode 205. They don't know, man. So for the folks out there that are like, all right, man, this episode's I've been learning a lot about Ali. I've been listening to his music. I've been diving into his catalog. For the folks that haven't gotten the full picture, or maybe they might not get it yet. Who is Rockout Ali, in your words?
Rockout Ali.
Or Al?
I'm definitely not Al.
He
Not
said
to me.
Al is
Definitely.
on certain
Nobody
days.
really know Al. For real. Rockout Ali. He I'm a vibe. I'm a vibe. You ain't gonna catch no bad vibe from me. If you catch a bad vibe from me, it's because you the problem. I'm never the problem. You the problem, not me. I don't know. I'm goofy. You can see that because I keep on cracking jokes, and it sounds like I'm serious, but they really jokes, but I'm serious too at the same time. I'm literal, but I'm funny. I'm loyal. I'm genuine. I'm down to earth. I'm me. I'm Ali.
Rocking out. So before we close this thing out, man, give him a piece of advice, closing statement, and just talk about the upcoming projects that you got. Obviously the album just dropped, but talk about closing out 2023, maybe some things you're looking to get accomplished.
So my album just dropped. Well, I call it a mixtape. For real. Maybe it is an album. I mean, I guess I produced it all by myself, so it is kind of
written all by you.
Huh?
All written by you too.
Yeah.
So like, because a lot of people don't write their music. Like they'll either like freestyle.
I didn't write.
No.
Like punched and wrote.
Yeah, but either way, all.
But I didn't write it. But I don't know. While I was waiting on my other mixtape to drop and stuff like that, because the mixtape just dropped in June. I was done in April. Normally I drop 3 mixtapes a year, but
Where are you dropping aside from all platforms? Is it like where can they find your all your mixtapes?
Apple, Spotify, YouTube, and my hater car. It's definitely in my hater car for sure.
Yeah.
Got a lot of, in my secret listeners car, my secret shoppers.
Secret shoppers.
My fans car, I love y'all because y'all love me and we love each other. I'm trying to, hold on. Anywhere you can find my music, anywhere, like, I'm everywhere. Everywhere that live mixtapes, you go to live, you can go to Apple for that too. So just type in Rockout Ali, and you can also type in Ali Prophet. You'll get who I was before Rockout Ali, but he was still turned two. He was still fire as fuck.
So the catalog, if they want, cause I think you got probably a lot more as Ali Prophet.
I got way more as Ali Prophet.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, you can see the transition to Rockout Ali. Like, if you want to be serious, like, you can even look at it in my album title. Like, hold on,
That's all your music?
this is all mine right here.
Holy shit!
And then these two, and then I got a mixtape that got taken down. But you can see that Rockout Ali, Ali Prophet, like, that's when I called it Rockout Ali, like.
Yeah.
And then in a couple of them, I got like a song called Rock With Me, like rocking with me. It was just letting everybody know that I'm making a transition to Rockout Ali. Like, it wasn't even planned like that, but I just love that shit. I don't give a fuck. I rock out regardless. I don't give a fuck who rock out with me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna rock by myself. If you rocking out with me, shit, it's gonna go. But either way, I gotta rock out right now. Like, it's like, you ever heard of a saying? Either you gonna shit or mildew?
Nah. What is it?
Either you gonna shit or mildew.
Either shit or mildew.
Yeah, like that basically mean like, is you gonna perform, or is you gonna motherfucking sit there and look stupid? Like, you're already up there.
Right.
Like, say for instance, I'm over here, I step on the stage or something like that. Like Eminem, like Eminem up on 8 Mile and stuff like that.
Right.
You know, dude, right there. You could at least take a shit.
Yeah. That's like where's that saying come from? You've heard that something from old heads, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, that's an older. I've never heard that one. Never.
You ever heard Play the Radio?
Nah.
You never heard Play the Radio?
I mean, I've heard the statement, but not as like a.
Like, man, bro.
Not
like,
the same.
Like some shit like somebody like irritating you, or maybe they like talking to you crazy or something like that. But like, bro, one thing for sure, two things for saying, I don't play the radio, bro. Like I don't play the radio. I ain't gonna play the radio with you, or like I'm not gonna play around with you. Like chill, you can get your issue, or even like somebody just put you in the category of being fucked up. It's like, you gotta be fucked up. Like, I don't play the radio, bro.
Right.
Like,
yeah, I guess there's just like, I guess it's all about slang. It's like slang.
It's like slang.
Slang, or like out of pocket, or like out of line, out of you out your lane. I don't know, different.
OD.
Yeah. Yeah. Just different. Different ways to look at it. I guess that comes from like, really just like where you're at, where you grew up, or the environment you was around. I know like old heads and shit. Like they taught me a lot of like Greenie. Jordan, I don't know if you know who Jordan Greenwood is. He's got like some old school sayings where you're like, what the fuck? That sounds like some shit my grandpa would say, because he's hung out. He hangs out with like that crowd. So like he soaks up like that. That wisdom, if you will. But what song you gonna be performing for the Vintage Corner? So now we got the gazebo get down. That's gonna be an additional one we get once we get that thing set up. And
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna perform. Like, I just go straight feeling like I got everything on my phone.
Right.
So I can send you anything. It's all me. I like every. I will say it like that. I love every fucking song I make. I got a special bond with every fucking song. It's like a different kid of mine. So
it sounds like he's maybe giving me the pass to listen to some tracks. And
bro, you ever heard Chapter 28?
No.
You wanna hear Chapter 28?
Yeah, let's play that shit. God damn, you got a visual for this shit? Oh my god.
I ain't rapping no more, but it's a little deeper.
Paper Route. PRE.
Yeah.
Damn. So shout out Dolph.
I can show you.
Damn. So was you a Dolph fan before that shit happened?
No.
Damn.
I like Dolph, but like, bro, I ain't gonna hold you up. Like, I love Dolph. I love every fucking rapper, but when you chasing something yourself, you can't really. I can't be more of a fan for you than I am for myself.
Right.
Like I love Future, but I can't follow every single song that he do because if
you're making content as well, you're creating as well.
Yeah, you gotta move. You gotta move. You can't just sit still. You gotta do your thing. I'm trying to find this shit real quick.
Damn, that song is crazy. Like 28, it's been like my favorite number, like probably my whole life. Like I remember signing my fucking license at 16. I had the number 28 on my shit at the end of my number. Just like thinking I was gonna fucking play football or some shit and wear number 28 and just have that number forever. I remember like telling my wife, I'm like, we ain't having no fucking kids until I'm 28, and like she looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, oh shit. So it's just like, yeah, it's like that's a powerful number. So what, like that song obviously is, you displayed a lot of vulnerability in that.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm telling you, like I just turn it up, bro. Like I just turn this shit up. Like it's Jay Fizzle, right? You see Dolph right there?
Yeah.
Boom. So we signed him, and then it was for allegations. That was for allegations and stuff like that. What the fuck happened? They had put a little post, who should we sign next and stuff like that. Jay Fizzle had put that out there. So then I didn't think the shit was gonna work. So I had inboxed him. I'm like, he just verified like that. I'm like, it gotta be real. So I had hit him up and stuff like that. So I had hit him up and I'm like, what's going on, bro? I was like, how do I let you see my music? He was like, so he gave me an email. I sent the music to him and stuff like that. He listened to it. He was like, matter of fact, that's not what happened. Hold on. Yeah, I was dropping videos. That was like my first time dropping, like around the time I was dropping Damn and shit like that.
Yeah.
So then I sent them my video and stuff like that. It was like, damn, bro, let's work. And I was like, for real? I was like, stop playing, man. Like me, I'm goofy all the time. I'm like, man, for real? Stop playing, man. He was like, it was like a contract emoji and some shit like that. And it's just like in the airplane and some other shit. And then he was like, so it was like a competition and stuff like that. And I guess I was winning or whatever. And next thing you know, he stopped talking to me for like a good month. I was wondering what the fuck was going on, like, what was going on, so I had him back again and stuff like that. He was like, my bad, bro, you already know, da-da-da-da. So then he was like, yeah, the next stuff we're gonna do, we're gonna have you talk to my boss. And I was like, who the fuck is your boss? Yeah, like, who the fuck is your boss? And it didn't hit me until he was like, Dolph. He was like, Dolph, nigga? I was like, oh yeah. I was like, that was a dumbass question. So next thing you know, I hit up Dolph and stuff like that. It was his verified page and stuff like that. I was talking to Dolph and stuff like that, and he said a couple actual words. It's not up in this Facebook. I had got locked out of that fucking Facebook because when you change your number, and stuff like that, and you didn't have your email, then you got to start over with a new Facebook, and Rockout Ali doesn't say blank Baldwin up on it. You know what I mean? Albert Baldwin on the motherfucking thing and shit like that. But anyways, like. So I had to start over and shit like that, but I was like, and then like he was talking and stuff like that, said a couple of things and stuff like that. He said, I need you to send in all of your music. And at first I was skeptical, but I was like, what I gotta be skeptical about? Like, this is a verified page. He talking like it's an actual person and stuff like that. So I was getting ready to send my stuff, but I was trying to get done with my mixtape first so I could have like something to bring to the table, show somebody that I do be working, you know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, like, I hit him back. I ain't hear from him back. Like a week later, he had got killed.
Damn.
Maybe a week or two later, week and a half later, some shit like that. But I was like, maybe it wasn't meant for me to motherfucking, maybe it wasn't meant. Because you remember when he did that 100 shots?
You talking about Dolph?
Like 100 shots. How the fuck you miss a whole 100 shots?
Yeah.
So I had said, cause I had the allegations was the whole reason why I did. That was like my first time freestyling too. I freestyled that whole thing, but I had said 20 fucking shots up at my house. I'm starting to feel like Dolph. My 9 to 5 ain't paying a nigga enough. I'm finna start selling Dolph. Some shit like that. Like, but like on the 5th of July in 2020, we just chilling at the motherfucking house. Me and my brother, we playing 2K and stuff like that. And we've been fucking up, being selfish, not passing it to each other and stuff like that for like a couple of days. So we've been into it, like, you know, 2K into it.
Yeah.
So he called me on FaceTime. I'm looking at him on FaceTime. We're going crazy and stuff like that. Probably one of the best games we ever having. Next thing you know, you hear it. Wow. We're like, what the fuck? Then another one. Wow. My brother stand up. But he's still on FaceTime and everything. Bullet fly past him. Next thing you know, it's all just coming through our house. We don't know why the fuck we getting shot at. We don't know what the fuck. No nothing. Man, nigga, I say to this day, we supposed to be dead like a motherfucker. Dead as fuck. I'm talking about, all you see is white smoke up in the air. I'm running to go get my kids and shit like that from the motherfucking living room. But I'm glad I got a fucking brother that I got, because he grabbed my motherfucking son and I had grabbed, and somebody else grabbed my daughter. I don't know who the fuck it was. It was like so much white smoke up in the air. Grabbed my daughter. We run into the motherfucking basement and shit like that. We run into the basement, go up in our little back room. And it's crazy because, like I say, I know we were supposed to be dead. But they came up on the porch and we heard the door wiggling like they were trying to come up in that bitch. We were like, fuck, we gone. We gone. We didn't even know why the fuck we was about to be gone. Like, we went into it with nobody. We were just like the life of the party. Like, we were life of the party. Like, when I tell you 2020, I probably say every fucking day. And I felt like it was because I was depressed. We was all probably going through some shit, like, but we all came together and we treated each other like family. We turned up all the fucking time. My house was just like a big ass party house. Like, every day was something going on.
Damn. I know there's some crazy stories on them parties.
Crazy as fuck.
Who was around during those parties that's around now still? Most everybody?
Everybody, basically. Bekah, she's still around too. That's around the time I met her. She met me like when I said I was gonna tell her and stuff like that. I didn't know what was gonna happen to me, so I didn't want to jump into anything until I knew what was gonna happen to me. Because I don't want you
sitting there getting hurt again, or
not even necessarily getting hurt. I don't want you to waste your time on somebody that's incarcerated. Like, you can't be as happy as you need to be. Like, you don't deserve that. So why the fuck would I attach my problem to you? So that's why, like I said, I was being selfish about it.
That's some cognitive ass thinking too. Like, you really like thinking. I mean, obviously you got a lot of fucking thoughts going through your head as a time like that's going on, but you know, to put love on like the back burner, because like you're like thinking of other person's feelings over your own. Like, yeah, that's salute, man.
I was trying to be Future.
What's Future do?
I don't know, but I was trying to be him.
That motherfucker lost his girl to Russ.
So
he ain't doing nothing good. That was bad. I think you doing way better than Future right now.
No, I'm not. Future is I'm doing better relationship wise, but Future, Russ, I'm on Future's side.
Man, Russ
all the time.
Russ
he might be a football player, but like,
Russ was a motherfucking win for her. I don't know. Like, I just look at it like.
But how? If you're gonna be serious, I ain't gonna say Sierra won't be who the fuck she is today, but Sierra wouldn't be who the fuck she is today.
Oh, if she was always with
Future
Russ.
wrote some hits.
Yeah.
Future wrote some hits for her.
Yeah.
There was a lot of hits that he wrote for her.
Yeah.
Not like I can probably say a good 4.
He wrote Goodies? Because that's the one I remember. Goodies, that's the one I'm playing by Sierra.
No, it was just one. It was another. It's another one that I can guarantee if I pull up the video, I knew at that age. How old are you?
29.
29?
Yeah.
I know you was looking at that motherfucking video. I know you was looking at that video. Sierra.
See, I don't know. The thing I really like about Sierra and Russ, right, is like this man
I don't like it because I don't like it because Future is told how the fuck to be a daddy, and it's another motherfucker being the daddy. It's cool that people break up and people got separate lives and stuff like that. But when you're not allowed to fucking see your kid and you told how to see your kid, that shit irritates you. That shit it irritates you. It stops a lot of shit. It stops a lot of fucking shit.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing. I'm saying what I like about Russ is just like how he appreciates her. You know, like you can definitely tell like that's his queen. And like the thing that I love about what he recently did was he like recently like for Christmas or some shit like bought all her fucking masters, literally gave it to her on Christmas, and helped her open up a record label. Like that's some boss ass shit. That's some G ass shit right there.
That's some boss ass shit.
Russ, you a fucking goat. I'm Team Russ. I'm Team Russ.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna say it like this. I don't know neither one of them motherfuckers for real, but Future, you inspired me the most, so I'm on your team still.
I fuck with you, Future. I fuck with you.
I'm gonna say fuck Russ.
The whole album you made in a fucking day span with Drake, that shit is still goated. You know, like I think what is it? I don't remember the name of the fucking album, but What a Time to Be Alive. That shit was crazy. They made that shit in a day.
And you know what? I feel everything.
Or it's a lie. Maybe they're working on it for months. It's a lie. Either way, the shit was gas.
I'm about to say you don't never know with these people.
Right.
Cause I ain't gonna hold you up. I ain't never made fucking more than 3 songs in a day. If it's 2 songs, that's a good day.
Yeah.
I don't do all that shit.
Do you stay in the studio like thinking of working on songs, or is it like you just go to the studio when you can?
I got my own studio in the basement.
Okay, so you live in the studio.
Yeah, I live in the studio, so I can do it at my own time. Like when you can compare I ain't gonna say compare, but a rapper that don't know how to produce and stuff like that, his time is probably way slower than your time. Probably better be like, yeah, every 2 weeks I'm gonna go to the studio, motherfucking da. And you over there feeling like you going slow because you only on your 3rd song this week or something like that, and he only go to the studio 1 time a week. You know what I mean? So
right.
Like only for 1 song, so it just help being your own producer. You don't need nobody.
Yeah, definitely don't have to rely on it. I know you were talking about the country fest or country whatever the hell it was. Zach Shields, he actually came down from Ohio and said he had a good ass time. So definitely he's one that kind of just has that mindset as well. Just I'll be my fucking producer, I'll be my engineer, I'll be my beats, and it's super fucking talented. Super. I don't know. Obviously talented, but it's so crazy just to witness it all.
I say if you complain about it, learn the craft so you can change the way it's. Learn the craft so you can change the way. Like I say, for instance, like I can't really even explain it from right there. But what I'm gonna say is like, okay, motherfuckers been like when I first got to Saginaw and stuff like that, it was so many times people told me that they was gonna put me in the studio and all this time I'm over here waiting. I'm like, damn. So I get my first studio. That bitch is uncompatible because I bought some Apple shit for some like a Dell or some shit like that. So I'm like, my first studio didn't work. Got another studio. Didn't know how to work that motherfucker, but then I had to learn how to work Audacity. You know about Audacity?
Yeah.
Started using Audacity and stuff like that. But I'm like, if I'm gonna take this shit serious, I need to learn how to fucking do it for real. So, boom. The way I had did that was I caught my case. They put me on tether for 530 days. And I had pain in me. I had the motherfucking, I feel like I operate off of pain.
You use that time to learn.
I do. And I feel like if I gotta go through something, you about to get the best song out of me. Like, I ain't gonna say I like going through stuff. I hate going through everything.
Right.
But if I go through it, I'm gonna release it and I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. Like, I got an opinion. People say they fuck with me because I keep it real and I'm brutally honest. Like, I don't care how you feel about anything, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. You gotta know about yourself.
Yeah.
At some point in time, it's a time and place to do stuff, but you gotta know about yourself at some point in time. Like you can't live life faking the funk the whole time. Somebody have to tell you. Like if I'm doing something wrong, I would appreciate if somebody checked me.
Right.
Or,
not having like yes men around you.
Yeah, I don't want a yes man. Like
Right.
I want real people around me. I want an attitude around me. I want an attitude around me. I want a goofy person around me. I want a emotional ass motherfucker around me. I want somebody that I want real. I want real.
Yeah.
Like I want the same thing that I had before I ain't gonna say I blew up, but I'm blowing up. I'm blowing up. Like I'm not trying to brag or boast or anything like that, but I don't know nobody that's doing what I'm doing. I know it's people that have been doing shit longer than me, but I got 9 mixtapes in 3 years. 10 mixtapes in that's still 3 years.
With this album, right? Or you talking about additionally?
Hold on. Like Straight 8, motherfucking produced by Ali, and I got like 10 songs that's already done on my next one already. Like, bro.
The next one's dropping this year or next year?
It's dropping this year.
Woo!
It's dropping as soon as I'm done.
Damn. No hesitation.
For what?
Right.
Shit, you only live once. You better put that shit out there.
You live every day. I gotta tell y'all, that's like one of my favorite quotes. Like when people say like you live once. Do you feel you living every day?
Do I feel like I live every day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do you feel like you only live once on like the moment?
I live for the moment.
For the moment.
I live for the moment. I try to embrace the moment. It's harder to, like when something is gravitating towards you and you trying to push it away, it's still gonna gravitate towards you. It's just gonna hit you a different way. Now if you just embrace that shit and bring it all in and shit like that and just make it work the way that you need it to work, like it's all about balance, bro.
Yeah.
It's all about balance. Like I don't even be giving a whole bunch of complete sentences, but I feel like y'all
know what
exactly
they say.
what I'm
We know.
saying.
Yeah, we know what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. I do know, but I don't know. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I feel like if I did know, I would be exactly where I want to be. But maybe where I want to be is just small to where I'm gonna be. So I don't know. I'm just enjoying the journey, bro.
And the journey is definitely on notice. You know, like if whether they notice it on this or they notice it from your body collection. Hey, I'm glad to fucking witness it with you, baby. Rockout Ali. I think the first time I had you on a show was number 3. It's Tri-City 3, and yeah, we got hella shows coming on, man. I wanna.
We ain't asking none of those questions.
Yeah, we got we talked about your eats. We definitely dove in. Oh, we didn't talk about Misfit Music. Misfit Music, y'all. So, from my understanding, I thought he was a part of the Misfit Music. Whether it's like a unofficial, little collection of talent. You got Rockstar Perp, you got Lane, you got 18 Letters. I think Crizzy's on there. Sad Tales. They got Ace Who. I fuck with Ace Who heavily too. You got to tap in with him. He's doing big work as well. But what is, if not a part of Misfit, what is your experience with Misfit Music? And yeah, share what you will.
I say I start kicking it. I ain't gonna make this about. I ain't gonna make it personal or anything like that. Let me find the perfect words. So I'm still trying to find my words.
Yeah.
I say certain people work better separate. certain people work better separate. There's no hard feelings or anything like that. It's just certain people. It's like oil and water. Hold on. Yeah, it's like oil and water. Like, it's not gonna blend well. You're gonna see that little bubble at the top of the shit and shit like that. It's like,
But separately, they're fire ass fucking
Like,
components.
Misfit, we had started that together and stuff like that. I think we was thinking about calling each other, calling the group, I think like eyeballs before it was Misfit.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, yeah, because like, at first Misfit, like, nobody can understand. Like, Misfit had like 15 people in it at a time. Like, had 15 people in it. Like, we had from Cookie, Maui, Zabiz, Medina, Jacob Medina, Tom Medina. We had fucking me. We had Grizz. We had Purp. We had 18. We had a lot of motherfuckers up in that bitch. We had a lot of motherfuckers up in that bitch, but it was supposed to start off like as a group, a unit, like a home. Like, we don't fit in nowhere else. So we gotta fit in over here because we misfits.
Right.
But it didn't turn out to be like, it seemed like when it started getting bigger, it didn't feel like family no more and stuff like that. And I feel like,
That's when you knew.
yeah, but I got great things out of it though. Like, motherfucking, I got the start of my career. Like, Lane, I'll give him credit for that.
Heavy worker, man. I will say
He
that.
started my motherfucking career, and he get shows popping all the fucking time. Like, we might not motherfucking see eye to eye from a fucking far. You my dog like a motherfucker from afar. You might not motherfucking never even talk again, but you my dog. Like, I ain't gonna say you started me, but my first show, I got off a tether. Like, I had got off a tether and stuff like that. And the day of, I performed. So that's why that shit was so big to me. Like, I was fighting for my life. All I wanted to do is rock a show. I'm off tether. He gave me a show. Boom. Next show. We packed that motherfucker out. Then that's when I think we came up with the Misfits and shit like that. Like, yeah, we need to make this a thing and stuff like that. And then boom. But like I say, some people just you wish them the best, but it really ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
And it really don't matter if they do or not, or you do or not. Like, I wish you the best and I wish you the best. Like, it don't mean shit. It's just
Right.
like
It's all love at the end of the day.
yeah. But Ace, Flint, they're my motherfucking niggas. They're my niggas, man. Ace got some shit. Ace and
Flint Child. Yeah. Yeah, Flint Child's special. He's special.
Hey, bro, I don't understand how the fuck you say some of the shit you say sometimes. That shit be cold.
Yeah,
That shit be cold, bro. Like, I be like, bro. He be like, bro, I'm about to write this song. You'll be up on the phone with him and stuff like that. He engaged like a motherfucker in the conversation and shit like that. Maybe jotting down whatever the fuck. And he like, yeah, bro. How you think this sound? Yeah. And just start singing, then he rapping, then he tongue twisting with it, then he doing this like. And I'm gonna say it like this too. Ace is cold. I mean, not Ace. Lane is cold too. Ace is cold too. All the motherfuckers talented. Like, I had my time. I had a good time fucking working with them for the time that I was working with them and stuff like that. And it's a possibility in the future that we can still work together. It just, as a group, we don't work together as a group. I'm more like a solo person. Like, I can't even categorize myself, so how can I put myself in a category? Like, I can't tell you if I'm, you know what I mean?
So would you go, I guess, would you perform at a Misfit show again?
Yeah, we talk.
Yeah.
If we talk some type of way.
Something
Like,
on the
if we
communication is a man.
yeah, like, I do it as, like, I'm not salty about anything or anything like that, but until we talk, like, I'm not going to go out my way because I feel like I don't know, I feel like I went out my way a lot.
Right.
I feel like I bit my tongue a lot. I feel like it should have, I ain't gonna say leaders, but I thought it was three heads. and I didn't feel like it was 3 heads. I felt like it low-key became 1 head. And I was like, I don't want to do this no more.
Right.
I feel like I'm getting belittled.
Right. You're a main character.
No, I'm not no main character.
You don't think so?
No, they are main characters. Everybody up in that bitch had talent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Everybody had talent. We are main characters. We all main characters. We all play a very big part up in that motherfucking story growing that bitch. If Lane didn't motherfucking throw that show at White's and then throw that show at motherfucking Hamilton Street Pub, the pub would have never rocked the way that motherfucker did. For real, like, he did Ashton and Lashes. He did plenty of motherfucking shows. Yeah, some of them was small and they got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then next thing you know, them bitches got motherfucking packed. Lane, Ace, he motherfucking held motherfucking me and Lane from going at each other for so motherfucking long and stuff like that. Like, he kept peace like that.
Yeah.
So he played his piece. He played his piece and stuff like that. Like I said, I still love Lane. There's no motherfucking bashing at all. It just telling what it was. Like he was a sinner. Like I don't want to say I was a demon. Maybe he was a demon. I was an angel, or he was an angel and I was a demon. But Ace was like that motherfucking adult head that you had to talk to, and they had to motherfucking like come with the common ground. Chris, he did a motherfucking lot because he came to every show and he grew as a motherfucking artist. Sad Tales, he came out his shell like a motherfucker. Zay Biz, he do his thing. You see Purp, they doing their thing. They affiliates and stuff like that. They doing anything. Him at 18, you think of Purp, you gonna think of 18.
Right. 18 was here the other day.
It's a big story behind Misfits. Like it's a big story behind Misfits. Like people they kind of break with Misfit. Like, and not just with Misfit, cause y'all done through shows too, bro. Y'all done through shows too. Like motherfucking Melamaid, they go crazy. They fucking go crazy, and I love how united y'all be. Like motherfucking even with the logos, driving fucking from Cali to fucking Kansas to Wyoming to fucking Texas to, bro, do y'all know what type of fucking work y'all do? I feel like that's where I come back and say, everybody just say fuck y'all feelings and just do business. There's no feelings in business. Like, you know, people talented. Everybody talented. I just don't want people to fuck themselves over and miss their opportunity for what they could have did.
Right.
Like, let that shit go sometime. Just let that shit go. Or talk it out. Or maybe y'all ain't gotta let the shit go, but at least fucking coexist in each other's world, because y'all coexist in each other's world. Saginaw is so small. It's so fucking small. Just be cordial. Just let it be.
Yeah.
And that's another reason. Cause I didn't want my beef to be I ain't want nobody else's beef to be my beef.
Yeah, I feel that one.
I was getting looked at by a lot of people like, damn, bro, I thought you felt like that too and stuff like that. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, I'm me, bro.
Right.
You gotta ask me, bro. At the end of the day, my nigga, I came into the world alone, and I'm a man. I make my own decisions. That's like saying, man, I'm finna get shot right now. Yeah, me too. I'm not finna.
Nobody said that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm my own mind. I got my own mind. I did it well this long. I'm 29 years old. I ain't dead. I think I'm doing
90.
good.
Oh, you were 94?
94.
Yeah, I'm a 93 baby. I'll be the dirty motherfucking 30 this year.
Hey,
but I feel great. I feel like it's my best year.
I feel like you accomplished a lot, bro.
And we're just getting started.
I feel like 30 gonna be better for you though.
Man, I'm ready.
You know what I feel like about 20s? I feel like 20s are midlife crisis.
It's like a growing year for sure.
Like, you gotta go through all the bullshit. You gotta know what to do, what not to do. Well, hold on. First you find out what not to do. Because you like 20, 19. You about to go 19. Yeah, I'm about to go start partying, drinking this alcohol, I'm smoking. Fuck, had a kid. Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you gotta motherfucking learn how to live and have a kid and motherfucking provide and do all that shit. But when you motherfucking get to like 30 and yeah, I'm used to this. This is routine. I know how to balance this now. Now I'm interested in this. Now it's all doing work for one thing.
Yeah. I had this one dude, he explained it. He said it real smooth. He said, your 20s is like your growing party years, and your 30s is like your 20s, but with money.
I feel like that's what it's gonna be, and I feel like that's gonna happen real soon. Cause like you said, like with the support and stuff like that, like worried about support. I didn't know motherfucking 66,000 people was looking at me, bro. I was over there just worried about Saginaw that whole time. I'm like,
Facts.
man, like, damn, why this person don't support me and why they don't share as much as they share for him? Cause they don't fucking know me. That's probably their blood fucking cousin. You never fucking know.
Right.
They probably don't even like that song for real. But they just support him because they got that bond with them. Make a bond. Or don't say nothing about it. Don't be mad because somebody ain't supporting you. You ain't got no type of bond with them. They don't know you.
Yeah.
They never seen you in their life.
Man, that's so real. That's so real.
But that's also with rappers too. But the thing about it, it's like these popular rappers compared to you just a local rapper. Why the fuck would I listen to you?
Right.
Like, what are you talking about? But you gotta you gotta start networking and showing these people who you is with your personality. Like, it's not always about when you performing. It's not just always about that. You gotta show them who you is, and don't try to show them who your star person is and stuff like that. And if you arrogant, don't come around nobody, because arrogant people suck. They suck real bad.
And that's why you know, like, and you expect like somebody that's arrogant to, like, I don't know, just have like a big stature, you know, like, damn, you know, like, they arrogant for that reason, or, you know, they're arrogant because, you know, maybe they might have been fucked over, or it's always a reason, you know, unless they're just an asshole. But like, that's the thought that I thought, like, I was gonna get with Boom, you know, because I heard about Boom, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't say like I was around him often, but I was aware of like his presence in the area.
But you know what I think about Boom, bro? Boom can't be too bad, bro. He's a teacher, bro.
Oh, he's amazing. That's what I'm saying. Like,
He can't be bad.
I thought
at
he was
all.
gonna be arrogant
He's
because
a
of like
teacher.
his status.
Like,
But
for a person to be a fucking teacher and to be around kids, to be a teacher and to be around kids at the same time. I mean, and to be a rapper at the same time, bro. That's dope as hell, bro. But you have to pop your shit on songs, so it probably get misconceived as like misconstrued as like, damn, like, you talking shit, but like you ain't talking shit at all. He just popping this shit like you supposed to do on a fucking song. So don't get mad at him because he doing it.
Right.
Nigga, just say some shit too. Nigga,
Right.
to talk spicy. It's called spicy talk nowadays, my nigga.
you know, that caliente. Obviously, I gotta talk about radio stations to tap in with. You know, you know, obviously DTF.
Mm-hmm.
Any other places you got coming up?
Shit, I'm about to go to DTF.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna, what is that, August 12th? August 12th, I gotta go to DTF, and August 12th, I got that performance too.
11th is DTF, 12th is Times Square.
11th is DTF.
I might have to tap you in with the Red Mic. They're on Times Square. They do just like interviews and just like all types of shit. It's an account by this guy named Sevs. He does like Sevs pics, Sevs photography, shit like that.
You know what though? I might go and not come back.
New York is beautiful, man.
No, I ain't talking about like that. I might go and not come back. Like, I might. You don't never know who the fucking. You don't know who the fuck there. Like, people. New York is like the best place to shop, hands down. I know that, and I've never been there.
See, I like Santa Monica.
But anyways, they always said New York was one of the best places to shop.
Yeah.
But I've never been to Santa Monica either, so I don't know about Santa Monica.
Fire. Cheap shit
Where's
everywhere.
that at?
It's in Cali.
Okay.
It's like on the beach. You got like, bro, when I say like every style of sunglasses for like 15 or less. All the styles. And it's like, you can get the riff raffs, you can get the Gucci's, you can get like, it's like all types of like shit. I mean, it's not Gucci, but it's like,
Yeah.
looks just like it. Versace's, like everything. 15 or less.
That sounds hard.
Yeah. And it's just like a vibe. Everyone supports, everyone's smoking, everyone's chilling. Like, you see people It's almost like New York, but it smells better and it's cleaner.
Well, I feel like in New York, where a lot of rappers are from, there's a very big ass possibility that another rapper don't see me and just walk up to me and just be like, hey, such and such and such and such and such. That's what I'm waiting on, and I feel like it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen in New York for sure. There's it's funny, like my man Drew, he just went to Times Square and he's like, yeah, I met these two dudes, they were from Saginaw. I was like, don't even say that. I said, was his Instagram Who Better? Or it's like TB Who Better? And I was like, I don't know. So I fucking found the shit. I said, check this shit out. He's like, holy fuck, that's the dude. I said, yeah. Literally, like, we're going to Times Square, you know, like the red stairs and shit. And we're going there one time, meet a dude. He, you know, we're talking. He gives us a mixtape, blah, blah, blah. Taps him in. Walk back, do like music videos because we're all over the fucking place. And we had like a billboard there. So it was literally like, I want to say $150 for like 24 hours. And it just went on 15 seconds every hour. So like every hour we was there, catch it, go do some shit, come back. And I remember we would meet these dudes from Saginaw. And like they were literally like, they move out here from Saginaw. His Instagram's TB Who Better. But it was just like, it was crazy. You don't see that shit. So like the fact that you're like talking about it, like I'm trying to manifest that shit to happen. You know, like go hit up TB Who Better. And yeah, crazy. New York is, I don't know. I thought New York was just like an experience. You know, it wasn't even like a place
like
to.
Better or better?
Better. BETTA. You know, he's from Saginaw and he moved out there. He's like hustling out there with like a group of people. So it's dope. They got they'll catch you off guard though. You know, they'll be like, somebody will give you a mixtape. You're like, hell yeah, bro, appreciate it. You're like, no, $5. You know, like $5. You're like, oh, all right. You know, I ain't got no money on me. You know, like, you want to do an interview? You know, you want to do like some barter for it? You know, like I'll share this. You know, like no, I need $5. You know, you're like, well, shit, I gotta keep moving. You know, like I ain't got no money for it. You hand it back or you either buy it, or like they'll do like autograph it or some shit. And yeah, but it's either way. They got like 5 of them doing that shit. So like 5 different, you know, like they're getting in. That's one thing. You can't walk by them. You can't walk by them and not enter like that stratosphere of like they're ready to sell you shit. They're ready to tap in. They're ready to network with you. That's like I feel like the mindset you got. You been in New York? Oh man, yeah. You got to check out. You got to get some pizzas, bro. Pizza is $1.
I don't like pizza.
What? You don't like no pizza? You won't be you're not willing to eat it?
I will eat
it's
pizza.
$1.25. It's so fire.
I ain't like no diehard for no pizza though.
Oh man, I'm a pizza connoisseur. I was doing pizza reviews like I was fucking my last name.
I'm thinking about the tacos still.
Tacos are fire. I don't know any tacos out there though.
No, I don't know what type of meat that is, but I'm thinking about like it's a meat that get between your teeth and it's
the carne asada?
It's shredded meat. It's shredded meat. It's some type of shredded meat.
Okay.
Like,
where you get it at? Is it Taco Bell and shit?
No.
Are you talking about the real
it's
shit?
Like it's the quesadilla meat though.
See, I don't know. There's a few different meats.
You know what I'm talking about?
You got carne asada.
I think is it steak?
Steak, yeah.
But steak ain't that rough? Like ain't that
kind of steak.
Like tenderloins, like just different kinds of steak bites. Fucking fly. But
I don't know, bro. It's just steak. Or it's I'm hungry as fuck.
Maybe it's shredded steak.
Maybe it's shredded steak. But I just know when you bite it. Yep.
Man, I wish we could get a sound bite of that like little clip. Make that shit into a whole song. Call that shit the Shredded Beef Classic Freestyle or some shit. I don't know. Vark, where you at? Turn that little sound piece. But no, working in the industry though, you've worked with, you know, the DJ in Atlanta. But have you like worked with anybody else in the industry?
Nope.
So what do you think about kind of some of the things that have been going on, like with, you know, like these big accounts, like, I don't know. I've seen, who is it? Fat Joe. He's been involved with it. Murray. you know, Murray. He's been involved with it. You know, you got YBN Namir. He's been involved with it. Just like a handful of these like bigger name accounts. You know, they'll tap in with like the, you know, the small guys, and they're asking for promo. They're asking for.
That shit fake.
Yeah, like.
That shit is fake.
Yeah.
That shit is fake. That shit happened to me a couple of times, and it happened to my cousin and stuff like that. And I'm telling him, I'm like, nah, bro, don't go for it. Like, Fat Joe, he had called me. He was like, hey, yo, this Joey cracked, man. Hey, and then some buffer and shit, like, and he had a red fucking coat on, and then click, and then you'll text it, and he won't say nothing. And I'm like, what the fuck, like, nigga. And then I explained the video to my cousin. He was like, yeah, that was the same fucking video. Then it was another account that hit me up without the video call and said, he was like, you know who this is? I was like, who? Fat Joe? He was like, yeah, how you know? I'm like,
got your ass too. Gotcha.
I'm like, who is it? He was like, yeah, you know who this is? I'm like, yeah, it's Fat Joe. I'm like, what we do? Cause the first time, cause I didn't think it was really, cause it's not Fat Joe. Like, first of all, you have Terror Squad. Why the fuck would you try to say I'm partnering up with this person? It's not, unless it's yo, unless it's like your record label, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't think he a scout for nobody. He got Terror Squad. He have a family. Why the fuck would he go outside of that? You feel me?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
It's crazy though, because like on the flip side, like my boy Brownbag has worked with him. Has worked with Fat Joe, and like Fat Joe will call this motherfucker up like, hey, how's the kids? And I'm like, God damn.
Well, maybe
it's
Fat
crazy.
Joe had said that he had some type of shit going on, and some people took time to learn how to capitalize, because that shit wasn't no verified page when they had it.
Right.
It just a blurry ass, built like a blurry ass picture with a dude with some white sleeves and a fucking bubble coat, a really nice bubble coat.
Yeah, Murray got my ass. I got a message from Murray, and I was like, what the fuck? You know, like, I'm a huge fucking fan, you know, like, you know, obviously, you lived in Fayetteville, like, that motherfucker's from Fayetteville, you know, so, like, he be working with fucking J. Cole, like, you know, like that. And I was like, man, as soon as I got that shit, I was like, I'm willing to drive down to Fayetteville, I'm willing to bring the team down, I'm willing to pay for features, I'm willing to pay for fucking an interview, I'm willing to fucking, whatever the fucking case may be. And he was just like, you want a 30-second promo? Let me know. And I'm like, fuck that promo. Like, I'm trying to come down there and work. And he was like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. And like, I would look at these promos that like he's sharing. It's like $400 for like a 10-second promo. And he's just adding fucking.
Did he do it?
Yeah. Well, I didn't do it, no. But I was like, I just wanted to work. So he was like, I'm not trying to work right now, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I knew it was some bullshit.
I ain't even hold you up though. For real. I hope my opinion on that. It's nothing against him or anything like that, but ever since Quicksand, I ain't heard too much of nothing. And he talented as fuck, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he's got a song he just recently pushed out. Some fucking heat.
Is it?
Yeah.
You gotta put me on it.
Yeah, that shit is. I'm gonna show you that shit after this interview.
I was just saying, like, it's probably he had that summer. He had what, 2 summers?
Yeah.
He had like 2. That Quicksand was fucking
fire
in everybody's shit. Like, Quicksand was in everybody's shit. Like, and then the thing about it, you couldn't help do nothing but sing that motherfucker. Like, it's so catchy.
It didn't help that he went on tour with J. Cole. You know, like, that shit was wild.
I didn't even know he went on tour. I didn't know he did a lot of stuff, bro. Like,
yeah.
When you working, you can't motherfucking. Like, I congratulate everybody successful. Wish you the best, but it has nothing to do with me. I gotta do what I gotta do to motherfucking get across that board. I want somebody to talk about me like that.
Right.
Like, I don't know. They look at my daddy like that. Look at me like that. I'm trying to be that. Like, I'm trying to be better than that. And that's another reason why I go by Ali instead of my real name, which is Albert. Because I'm me, not him.
His name was Albert too?
I'm the third.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna change it. Real soon.
That's what you was talking about, like a name change? I don't know, I think a while ago, right?
Yeah. I was telling everybody, yeah, it's gonna be next week.
Right.
It's gonna be next week. I was lying like a motherfucker, but
it's coming.
I'm just letting it marinate with me real quick
Yeah.
and making sure I'm making the right decision, but at this point, I know I'm making the right decision. My mama, she called. She said I really should have named you Ali. I was like, bet I'm gonna do that.
Coming up show-wise, we got September 1st in Cincinnati. It's basically like a pretty big show with Wasted It's and Dated, Tapped Entertainment, and then Zach Shields and Feeling Good Podcast are going to be there. But that's a show in Cincinnati. August 26th, we got a show in Richmond, Virginia. Paid opportunities, so that one's going to be lit. There's going to be one August 5th in Flint. If you want on that, let me know. I know August 4th, I think we're going to set up like a Melon Made showcase as well. So.
Yeah, I'm with that one too.
Hell yeah.
I'm on camera saying that one. I'm with that one. It's not out of spite. It's not out of nothing like that. I just fuck with y'all. I like what y'all do. I like how y'all move. Y'all move like y'all care about what the fuck y'all doing. Y'all always got some type of motion going on.
Thanks. But besides that, man, 4 shows. We'll have to check the calendar, sync that shit, and see what we can come up with. But yeah, as far as like kind of to piggyback off what you said, like I feel like I haven't had you on as many shows as I possibly could, because we're not really like on the radar with each other, but we're on the radar. I feel like this interview is really just gonna with the Vintage Corner, and we're gonna be promoting obviously this interview and the Vintage Corner heavily, kind of leading up to that. And yeah, just this whole summer, man. Hopefully the SummerSlam, hopefully you're there, and there's a bunch of different shit coming.
I'm gonna say a bunch of better, big shit happening.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a lesson. I'm gonna teach a lesson up in this motherfucker too. You ready?
Hell yeah.
Ali TV real quick. You know what I'm saying? No. Cut that out.
Ali TV, that's fire.
No, it's not.
That's fire as hell.
You wanna hear something though?
What's up?
Look, this is my set yesterday, right? This is my set yesterday. You might not about to listen to my whole set, but I did this with my voice before I even left. I said, "Hey, that's fire."
That's fire as hell.
Like I ain't.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, this is an opportunity right now. If you want, hey, let me know what it costs. Make a Feeling Good Podcast jingle. I'm ready. I've been telling motherfuckers. I told Mac Jovi he ain't get it to me. I told PJ he didn't get it to me. I told Spade to get it to me. He ain't get it. So if you want
me to do that for you?
A Feeling Good Podcast jingle, let me know what it costs. Let's get that shit out there.
You really want me to do that for you?
Hey, it's on the camera.
You definitely did just say that.
Episode 205, I'm asking.
So
let me know. Just let me know.
I won't, but it's gonna be work that you gotta do for it too though.
Yeah.
You don't have to write down what you want in the song.
Yeah.
Like that's the only way I'm gonna do it. I can't just do it off of just
right.
what I know. I want you to talk about what
yeah,
you
we'll game plan some shit.
All right.
100%.
I do it. I swear to God I do it.
Say less.
I swear to God I do it.
All right, bet. But yeah, a lot of ways that you can kind of follow up and stay tapped in with Ali. Make sure you go follow him on the Instagram. Make sure you got other pages as well. You on Twitter and TikTok?
Yeah, I'm not on TikTok. I'm irresponsible.
I'm only on there for the editing.
I wish I could TikTok. Like, 'cause I'm funny.
Yeah, you got to be on there then.
No, I was on there and I get my shit to 1,000 pages and 1,000 followers, and then I can go live, and then I forget that I get a new phone, and the old number is like not my number no more, so I can't get back into it, and I don't want to grow it no more. So
right. You
like,
can't log in.
I don't know it. I'm irresponsible.
Damn, we gotta get fucking wifey with the emails and accounts, a little memo pad.
Hey, and she do.
Yeah.
She do now.
Yeah, that is.
She got all my pads. I don't know shit.
Bro,
I don't know shit. If that shit auto logged in my phone, I'm good.
Bro, I had such a scare the other day. Like my whole fucking Facebook, like somebody hacked my shit like instantly, and I should have known that it was gonna happen because like I had this dude Joey. I haven't seen this motherfucker in a minute, and I used to call him Joe Nocock. His name's Joe Novak, and I used to fuck with him all the time. And he hits me up, and I'm like, "Yo, Joe Nocock, what's good?" And he didn't say shit, but yo, I need help. I was just like, should have known it was a fucking scam. And it's like, can you send this code to my phone so I can get locked back in? I'm like, I mean, Joe, it's been a minute. I ain't talked to you, and I'm like, I'm dumb as fuck, not realizing it's a goddamn scam. Sent that motherfucker the code. He fucking took over my Facebook. My shit was hacked. My wife was like, give me your phone. I'll take care of the shit. And I was like, what you mean you're gonna take care of it? She literally got that shit back like she was a superhero, like Batman, you know? And I was like, damn. She got my shit back. Like, it was crazy. It was all so fast. And like the same story happened to like 4 people. And like they had to get like new pages and shit.
That happened to me too. That's how it happened with the Dolphins.
And my wife was like, you gotta send the two-step verification in with your license and you can get it all back. And I'm like, I would have never known.
But see, that's the thing about it. Your name was your name on there.
Yeah.
Like my name was Rockout Ali, or it was whatever the fuck it was at that time.
Well, when you put like you never like ever put your name in, like even though like you'll have like your display name or like whatever, but you'll have like either the email that it started with, you know, like
certain. I don't even like my name, so all the time it's gonna be Ali. Okay. So it's like it's never gonna say Albert.
Right.
So I'm always gonna say solid, so say Ali.
Maybe that's what it was. So I don't ever remember using like my license to ever like verify some shit.
Yeah, I tried to send in my license and I couldn't verify shit.
Damn.
Fucked me over. Did me bad. I had so many friends on there. And it was crazy, like, I'm gonna even tell you what's even crazier. You said Sacrafices, right?
Yeah.
Facebook pages. Sacrifice those because I knew so many motherfuckers in Georgia. And when I lost that page, I don't know not one person. When I tell y'all when I was in Georgia, I was there for 3 months. I couldn't call nobody because I couldn't think of nobody. Couldn't go nowhere because I didn't know nobody to go except killing them house. I went over there like maybe once or twice or something like that. But when you know you're grown, you can't like do it. Well, you can, but you can't do everything that you want to do. And when you want to do it, you got a job and shit like that, shit to do. So it didn't really. I thought I was gonna come back there and feel like a little kid again, but really, I feel like I fell in love with the scene of Atlanta and stuff like that, but I knew it wasn't time for me to be there. Like until I made it out of Detroit or Michigan. Like I feel like I know I'm gonna be the first to make it out of Michigan. I ain't gonna be the first to feature with a big artist, but I know I'm gonna be the first to do it by myself. I can battle that shit, bro. Like I'm very confident. I know it's a lot of great motherfucking artists. It's a lot of fucking great artists that can do what I do and do how I do, but you can't do how I do it. Like, I can write you a book. You can write me a book of how to do you, and I can't do that shit how you do it, but same to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's different when I do it.
You keep doing that shit. Keep doing it, and like you said about Fresh Rich, I don't gotta tell you to keep doing it because I know you're about to keep doing it.
You feel me?
So, hey, episode 205, y'all. Rockout Ali. Leave them with a closing statement. Tell them to tap in, where they can tap in, all that good shit.
Rockout Ali. Tap in with me at Rockout Ali. If you want some clothes, Rockout Ali.
What's the best? What are shirts going for? What are features going for?
Well, shirts, they're going for 40 because this is a lot of vinyl and a lot of time and all that shit. Shorts, they going for 40. Hoodies, that's 45. Yeah.
Too easy, yeah.
Yeah, cause like, I don't know, like, I make all this shit myself. Like, I sit there for like 3 hours. It's a lot of time, a lot of vinyl shit. And if you shouldn't really have to explain your prices either.
Never.
You should never have to explain your prices. For a feature, I would say holla at my manager. Cause my manager.
You're talking spicy. You might be able to save you 10%.
Like, cause she decide that shit. Like, I'm not good at saying, so she got it. You got it.
I gotta ask you about features.
Work something out.
Yeah, I gotta ask you about features too. How do you feel about working with an artist who doesn't put in the same energy as you? Would it be like the last time you worked with that artist, or would you?
It all depends. Like if I'm in the studio with you, I'm gonna bring the best out of you. Like I will stop you in the middle of your fucking recording, bro. I like that shit. What the fuck is you doing, bro? That's how you want to do it? I don't even want to be on that shit no more.
Right.
You got it. I'm telling you,
That's real. Okay, good. So y'all, like I said, I'm the same way. Like I've gone to a studio, right, and I've brought in like McNass. I brought in McNass, and I brought this dude to feature with McNass, and McNass was like, "Yeah, I'll do that shit for free." And I was like, "Oh shit, say less." And this dude, got on the track and he was just freestyling some garbage, and I was like, "Yo, stop that shit. Hey, write some shit down, or we gotta scratch this shit." Like McNass. I think McNass is a good artist. You can't be coming on this shit. You can't be coming on this shit like like that.
That's what she was just telling me yesterday. She said, once you like, you can't feature. When you feature, you want to feature with somebody, not a nobody.
Yeah.
And everybody is somebody, but the thing about it, everybody is not at your caliber either. Like they're not on the level that you on. So I ain't gonna say you belittle on yourself, but
there's tears to this shit, Joe. There's tears.
Yeah, like you gotta move up. Don't move down. Don't move middle, because what the fuck is you doing? Trying to impress? That means you being a fan of somebody else when you should be a fan of yourself, because it's like you want to be better than this person. Like, and another thing, if you ever get on a feature with me, I'm gonna try my best to fuck you up on that song. So I want you to bring your best when you do the song with me. Thank you. Bring your best. Bring your fucking best. I don't give a fuck. It can be my motherfucking song. Blow me out the water. Blow me out the water. Because that's what I'm going to try to do to you. That's what Wu-Tang said do. And they was fucking friends.
Woo! Wu-Tang. Wow. That's a real power. Bro, they had some of the most deepest talent all throughout that New York.
Definitely. They definitely did. Method Man. Motherfucking Rakim, that's what everybody said. I act like Rakim.
Yeah.
And I can act like him too. Like, put this music on. We're gonna do this song. That's how you talk. You ever seen? Did you see the show? Oh my god.
I've watched like bits and pieces of the episode of the series, but I haven't watched it from start to finish. I tried to get my wife into it, and she wasn't feeling it. So I'm like, damn, we gotta give her a whole Wu-Tang fucking history lesson, to like make this shit interesting to her. But
for real, I don't know Wu-Tang either.
Yeah.
Probably, but that's. I was Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yes.
That's what I was. I was Bone Thugs and Harmony, a little bit 3-6 Mafia, a whole bunch of Cash Money.
Yeah. See, it's about the same. I feel like the influences were there. Like my big influences, like for music, was like 50 Cent, Eminem, Pac. And I really liked like Meek Mill growing up. Meek Mill. He had like the Dream Chasers and shit that just was like, whoo! You just had it. You were stuck.
I can't agree with.
No.
Not one person with this.
Not J. Cole. You ain't fucking with him?
Nope, not really. I fucks with him. J. Cole.
Yeah.
Cole than a bitch. So fuck with him.
No.
I don't fuck with Pac.
No.
Love Pac. Somebody even compared me to Pac before. They was like, my delivery is like Pac. They didn't call me Pac. They said my delivery.
And that's a real big fucking compliment.
I thought it was too. I was like, damn, bro, Pac. And that was the reason why I got a nose ring.
Really?
I swear to God.
Hey, keep that bitch.
But he was like, bro, your delivery is like Pac. He was my dog Jen, and he had died. I met him at a gas station. I didn't know who the fuck he was, no nothing. I had wanted some weed and stuff like that. He was like, yeah, I got something. He died. So, got the weed. I was like, hey, bro, you want to hear something, bro? He was like, yeah. I'm like, what you think about this? You got something else? Oh, yeah, you got something else? Because this shit fire. And then he started following me, and then all type of shit. It was my nigga.
Ain't that shit crazy? How, like, a complete fucking stranger will be, like, such a big fucking supporter. Like, I'm sure you hear that shit all the time. It's just, like, a stranger really could be your biggest supporter.
A stranger is your biggest supporter.
Yeah.
And for real, sometimes it's not even a seen stranger. Like, you probably don't even know this motherfucker. They probably don't know not a way to contact you. They probably been trying to find the perfect way to how to contact you, or like what do I gotta type in? What's their name on Facebook? Or,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't find them. You know what I mean? Like,
it's like the out there, they don't know how to find you.
Yeah, like you probably a star in somebody else's eyes. Chinese food sounds good too, don't it?
Whoo! Yeah, we gotta wrap this motherfucker up. Go tap the fuck in. Episode 205. Hey, it don't get much better than this, y'all. The Vintage Corner. Hopefully he's gonna do chapter 28 because the song goes fucking crazy. But I'm gonna keep diving in. Maybe send some second options, some third options. But since you don't have a video to that shit, it just seems right.
That's old. Huh?
So fire.
I'm
So
20,
far.
I'm 29 now.
He said the song just doesn't fit. But
No,
no,
the reason why I say that because I'm a whole another year. Only reason why I made that song because I didn't think I was going to make it to 28.
right.
I was feeling. I had this feeling like I was like someone trying to kill me. And so it didn't happen. I made it to chapter 28. Now I'm on chapter 29. That's some new shit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like fucking insane. This is it's like my Jordan prime year. I feel like that. Or maybe Kobe, because I like Kobe better.
Yeah, I like Kobe better.
Even though I like Jordan shoes better.
Jordan's shoes are iconic. I think like LeBron's legacy is gonna end up like I think he's gonna be doing more for like the athletes and like I don't know, just like a positive impact on basketball versus like Kobe was the dog, won rings. Jordan was like the first GOAT, you know? So like I feel like people don't even like look at LeBron when they consider him like a GOAT at all.
But the thing about it, it's gonna be serious. LeBron way better than Jordan.
He said it. He said it too. I'm a LeBron fan.
I'm not. I feel like I'm gonna say LeBron is way better than Jordan because of his heart for the game. He never left the game. He played through injuries. He motherfucking trained his body. He motherfucking invested into his body, millions of dollars into his body. He motherfucking LeBron is him. LeBron is him like you with 20-something plus years inside of the fucking NBA. Jordan only did like 6. And then the thing about it, at the time, everybody wasn't doing what Jordan was doing. It's like Jordan doing what the new generation of players are doing compared to what they was fucking doing back in the day, motherfucking run up.
See, I think Jordan was almost like the older players. You know, like you had like Wilt Chamberlain. That motherfucker work a fucking post office job and then come hoop and put up 100. You had fucking Michael Jordan literally like gambling until 3 a.m. and then dropping 50 in the Garden. You know, like the following day. So it's like I don't know. You got LeBron. LeBron's like none of like he's like setting the standard like completely different. Now you're taking care of your body. You're not going and eating crazy. You're eating. You're like you're conditioning. You're always working out. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like changing the whole fucking shit because you had like AI didn't give a fuck about practice. You know, like that whole generation of athletes.
I did care about practice.
That motherfucker didn't care about practice.
We talking about practice.
He didn't care.
We talking about practice.
Not talking about the game.
Talking about.
Yeah, AI, but it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that era, though, was just like, they could almost, like, work at the fucking factory, and then after their shift, they could come ball, and they blended in just fine. Now, like, I mean, it's a softer league. They get, you know, more calls, but...
Yeah, they get more calls, but as they fucking should. I went out there to play basketball, not fucking get fucking paralyzed because you decided you wanted to foul me because I was about to do a nice dunk.
Right.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Like, if we fouling that hard, we fucking punching too, we boxing out.
Facts.
Look, we doing every fucking thing. And, yeah, protect my body. I didn't come to fucking get injured. I came to play basketball. It's either who's going to win, who's going to lose. It's not about who's going to fucking break who's arm.
Yeah. It was just, to me, what was so impressive about Jordan is just how much this dude got his ass beat in the paint and just overcame all that shit. Was just like, hey, it was almost like he was playing prison league in the league back in the day and won 6 fucking titles.
I feel that, but at the same time, yeah, he was getting snatched out the air. That shit happened less now. It happened less now, but you still got to think that's still a body that you jumping at. There's still contact that your body got slammed at.
Right.
When you motherfucking trying to go up and stuff like that. So it's still some type of hit.
Yeah.
It's still some type of hit. It's kinetic motion. It's not potential motion. It's kinetic motion.
Kinetic motion, big hits. That's what you're gonna get with this man too. Rockout Ali again. Episode 205. Go fucking tap in. Go follow. Go share. Go show some love. And get ready for that vintage corner. Drop in the comments which song you want this man to drop and play. And I hope he listens.
I will listen.
We got you don't want to do no old tracks. So maybe some shit that's coming off the new album.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely with that. I love that.
Till next time, y'all. Peace.